Hello everyone, and welcome to our late night Monster Hunter World Iceborne livestream. I took the day off. I didn't work on anything at all. I went on a lovely walk before the whole world quarantines itself, right? And now I'm back to the grind. I was getting my booty kicked in the last run of the previous stream. We were fighting Furious Rajang. It was just me and Twitch. And I remember feeling really handled by Furious Rajang. So what I'd like to do is work on some builds that I think will do decently well against Rajang. Probably you will consider Health Boost and Divine Blessing Secret on each of these builds. And then I'm thinking of testing the builds out, not with you guys, my viewers. This time I think I'm going to play with some randoms. So what you're welcome to do is try to jump into those random fights. If you see me joining a particular one, you might be able to find it yourself and you can join in and help out. But I'm not necessarily going to be giving away the session ID this time. All right, let's get started. So last time I was using this Charge Blade, and I'm wondering if I should probably change weapons. Furious Rajang, there's 14 weapon types. Let's ask ourselves which one is going to do best. So I think we all kind of know the answer to that already. So we know heavy bowguns are probably doing pretty well. Heavy bowguns with their shields and their ability to apply sticky ammo. You know what? We need to do an updated heavy bowgun build for damage output on the sticky ammo, so we might do that one. Maybe I'll save it for a video, though. I should probably put that one in a video. Great Sword against Rajang is probably doing all right. I think that Longsword would do really well against him, believe it or not. And that's because of the Longsword's good mobility and its options for, like, Foresight Slash and the Lie Slashes, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. Is it EI Slash or Lie Slash? So confused on that. Sword and Shield. Well, I guess if we're playing with teammates, we could do some wide-range Sword and Shield setups. Dual Blades. I guess we would do ice builds on the Dual Blades. I don't know much about how well the Dual Blades would work on him, but I imagine they would do well because of their low commitment. I'm sure the Hammer would do decently well. Right, if everyone's focusing the head and you're ledge hopping to get multiple mounts, the Hammer should be doing well. Hunting Horn maybe could do well. Hunting Horn's a curious one. We might have to look at that. Fan says, you may want to look at his hit zones. The only spot that can proc weakness exploit is the head and the tenderized arm. Ah, amazing, Fan. I didn't have access to the hit zones yet. Does somebody display those somewhere? I haven't seen them yet. The only place that can proc weakness exploit is the head and the tenderized arm. Very interesting. The lance might actually be doing okay against him because of the lance's counterattacks. The gun lance. I think the gun lance would probably be doing well if it waits for him to, if you sit there with the gun lance, you don't chase, you wait for him to come to you, you probably get a lot of opportunities to punish him with the shell. Man, I don't know about Switch Axe. Switch Axe makes me scared. Man, Switch Axe always scares me. And Charge Blade, we were struggling with Charge Blade as well. That was actually really tough. Insect Glaive, I don't think there's any particular advantage to being able to jump over him. What do you guys think? I don't think so. Light Bowgun will probably use sticky ammo just like the heavy bowgun. These two, the Light Bowgun might be high risk because his damage is so high he might get killed. And then the bow. I think the bow would actually do really well as well because of its ability to evade between all of your attacks, basically. So the bow's highly evasive, and you can deal a lot of ice damage with the bow. So the bow's probably doing decently well. Let's start with the longsword. I'm actually really curious how the longsword performs against him. Fan says the hit zone spreadsheet pinned in the questions channel in the Discord are always updated ASAP. Damn, you're so good at this. Let's see. Let's go over to the... I should just call it Fans Perspective channel. Let's see. Let's go over to the news channel. Charge Blade is scary to new players. What? Maggie said that. Pinned messages. Weakness and status values. I think that's the one that you're talking about. Ah, here we are. Safajiva, Raging Brachydios, Furious Rajang. Rajang. Let's jump over to that. I'm very curious. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Where did this information come from, by the way? Is there like a particular data miner or somebody we can credit for this? Curious who actually makes this stuff available. So let's see. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. See, I read the, back when the Safajiva, his own values came out, I was reading it wrong, and then I ended up saying something stupid in one of my videos. I don't want to do that again, obviously, for obvious reasons. Head, head, snout, 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 snout. What? What is it talking about? Neck, neck. S critical? Wait, are we still looking at Safajiva's, his own values? Hold on. Let me scroll around. Oh, this is still Safajiva. Raging Brachydios. Furious Rajang. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. So the head is taking good damage from all damage types. In his rampage state, he's taking even more damage. The forelegs take almost no damage in the rampage state. That's interesting. And the hind legs just have generally bad hit zone values. So does the body. And then he takes a pretty decent amount of ice damage across it. Well, no, really just the head, actually. Wow. What a strange fight. So he's just not taking very good damage on most of his body, except for his head. So you would want a very accurate build. You would want a very accurate build for stabbing him in the head or for doing explosive damage to him. God, that's sad, man. I feel like that means that sticky ammo would do extremely well against Furious Rajang. Sticky ammo would be an excellent option just because it ensures that it doesn't really matter if you hit him in the arms or the legs, you're going to deal the same damage all around. Fan says, the spreadsheet is from the PC modding discords. Those guys are the bomb. If they want me to give them maybe like a shout out or advertisement or link to their stream, I'm sorry, not stream, to their Discord or something like that, let me know. I will be happy to do that for them. I love it when people contribute information like that. How's it going, Saul? So let's see what else you guys are saying. Sorry if this has been asked before, but how do you manage your item farm? Do you farm one item at a time or multiple? And which ones should be prioritized? Thanks and love the content. How's it going? That is a great question. Mostly I prioritize the materials that allow me to make max potions. And then after that, there might be something specific I work on, like an ammo type. But you can see here we're going after honey, and honey is just so important for everything. So you need tons of honey. So I will probably farm up about 5,000 honey and then move on to the next thing is what I'll end up doing. So here's the thick summoner jelly, and you just manage it all the time. Actually, another thing we could do. Let's see, the Argosy. Request goods. Material. Do they have consumables? They do. So we're going to choose consumable items because I haven't really been paying that much attention to material items anymore. I don't need them as much. Alright, so those are all on consumable items now, and when this comes back, we'll go ahead and collect the consumable items from it. I don't really care about those other things. Gemini says, this is what separates the boys from the men. Fan says, anyways, I'm gonna hop off for a minute, need to grab food. Alright, you have a nice meal, man. I actually made myself some teriyaki chicken tonight for dinner, and I am stuffed. I'm so full of food. So now I'm laying around, watching the news, watching the world meltdown, and we're gonna play some Monster Hunter. I'm so excited. Why sleep when there's a monster to hunt? Very good point. He has a very good point. So, okay, let's think about it, guys. The legs do not take good damage. The arms, when he's in rampage mode, take terrible damage. The head takes a lot of damage, so the head doesn't need to be softened at all. And Weakness Exploit does work well on his head. Let me see what that means for our options here. So Greatsword, Longsword, Sword and Shield. I'm thinking for the Longsword, you might get a lot of deflection off the arms. That's why I'm thinking Sword and Shield. Dual Blades will probably do... I don't know. Hammer should be doing work, man. Hammer should be hitting that guy in the head and KOing him all day. Hammer and the Hunting Horn, let's be honest. Both of these guys. The Lance? Yeah, probably the Lance. Gunlance? Gunlance should be doing work against Furious Rajang. You guys saw me use a Gunlance build on Raging Brachydios in my counter build for Raging Brachydios. Gunlance should be doing well on Rajang as well. Switch Axe is going to be kind of like the Longsword. We expect it to bounce off of the arms at some point. Charge Blade, probably a pure Sade build on the Charge Blade. I mean, you can go after the head with the Charge Blade. You're just not going to hit it that often. Insect Glaive. Maybe like a pure mount build for crowd control for your teammates. Dude, light bowgun and heavy bowgun, if they don't go with like normal ammo builds... No, actually, you could do spread. You could definitely do spread. So spread will work because the head's getting a hit zone value of 45. So you can just go spread on both of these. However, for safety, you probably just go sticky ammo. And the bow, of course, is probably just going to do ice ammo on the head. What's this? By the way, let me take a look at that document real fast. How's he doing against poison, sleep, paralysis, blast? It says he's weaker to blast, huh? Initial tolerance. Tolerance increase. Max tolerance. I'm reading this real fast. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty resistant to all of them at some point. Takes 160 poison. 300 blast. Great notes. These are really good notes, man. Yeah, if they want a shout out or something like that, let me know. I would like to credit them for sharing this information with the community because this is so good. People need this kind of information. I've not always known how I feel about his own values being exposed because Capcom doesn't want you to know this stuff, but it's like, you're going to figure this stuff out. People love this kind of information. Yeah, let me know if they want credit for it. Let me know ahead of time because I'll give them some credit for it if I make a video about it later. I don't know if I will, though. Really, it's just the head, huh? It's just the head. So, it sounds like we're going to be making a Gunlance build, everyone. That's what we're going to start out with. I'm recommending Gunlance, and I'm recommending sticky ammo against this guy for your best builds. What kind of builds do we have going on? I think this is the one we were using most recently. Oops, do I have my volume turned down? I barely heard that. Here, let me turn this down, and let me turn this up. And let me jump over to Streamlabs. What happened recently? Somebody subscribed? Master QZ subscribed. Let's try that again. Ah, that sounds better. I can actually hear it. Very good. Yeah, so it's looking like you should do really good damage with your Gunlance against this guy. I don't think earplugs are actually going to be that useful for this particular fight. Let's take earplugs off. The reason earplugs were a good choice against Raging Brachydios is because in the last stage, he has all of the slime pools that will explode when he roars. So if you avoid being stunned by his roar, you're perfectly safe. So we don't need that here though. So we have artillery guard, slinger capacity, focus, health boost, tremor resist. Hey, there we go. We got another subscriber. Who was that? Andrian Sia? Nice. Let's see what our other options are. We want something that maybe keeps us more survivable. Actually, so could we get, in theory, could we get Divine Blessing Secret here? I don't think we're going to get Divine Blessing Secret, no. We could go for protection in general, though. Artillery guard, slinger capacity, focus, tremor resist is at 2. I think Tremor Resist would be interesting to build versus this guy, because he's got a number of moves that do cause Tremor. It would be interesting. Footing, see, there's another level of Tremor Resist right there. Are we missing any focus? We're not. We're not missing any focus. So there's another level of Tremor. I'm going to drop this Vitality. Another subscriber, Neko Knight. Sweet. Alright, so we have Tremor Resist 3, Health Boost 3, Slinger Capacity, Guard, Artillery. He can't interrupt us now with his Tremors, meaning we can just sit there and attack him. I say we also get Divine Blessing, because he's just so damaging that even if you're guarding and you're taking chip damage, having that Divine Blessing proc will help you with sustaining the chip damage, outliving it. Another subscriber, Nexus Darth. Whew, the subscribers really pick up when we go live, I noticed. Now what are we doing? We're going for protection. Let's find protection. So normally I pick up the Gunlance when I want a good defensive build. In this case, he is actually going to be weak to blast because his head is really the only good hit zone. So if you're looking for like a comfortable build, you're going to find that with the weapon that's capable of hitting him in any body part and getting the same damage output. Okay, so that's one level of Divine Blessing. And we don't have any other giant decoration slots, so let's start filling it in like this. That's 2 levels. And to get the last level... Alright, I'm going to drop these real fast. So we don't need those in the mantles anymore. Why so early? It's only 1 a.m. right now. I'm going to bed. Stream at a better time. Oh, okay. We're going to change the whole stream for you, Spartan. I'm shutting it down right now, guys. Sorry. Spartan. It's letting me know that it's too early. I couldn't possibly stream late at night. Hey, man. Elementalist, Tenderizer, Draw, Crit, Magazine, Mighty Bow. We have Magazine, right? Are we missing Magazine on our build? No, we're not. We got Magazine. Mind's Eye. I don't really think that would help us too much. Power Prolonger, Destroyer, KO, Flight, Throttle, Challenger, Flawless, Heroics, Führer, Max Might, Slider, Marathon Runner, Physique, Stam Surge, Evasion. So we could put on Evade Extender. That will help us. I honestly don't think you have to have that when the monster is very fast moving. There's no point in chasing him down. Actually, I think it's better to wait for him to come to you. Fire resistance. We could do, you know what we could do? We could do, definitely we could do KO resistance. Because I find if you get KO by him, the odds of you dying go way up. Because he is very fast. He is pretty fast. So we're going to go with the KO resist. I think that's actually a good choice here. Where is it? Steadfast. Here it is, Steadfast. So we're picking up Steadfast in case you make a mistake. Which hopefully you don't. Okay, so we have Stun Resist, Tremor Resist, Health Boost, Focus, Divine Blessing. Lots of defense. I think we could pick up... Guard Up. We're missing Guard Up. Let's pick up the Guard Up. Thank you, guys. So there's the Guard Up. We got room for 2 more decorations. 2 more. Mind's Eye. I don't think Mind's Eye would be that useful, right? Defense, protection, vitality. I mean, maybe recovery up, since every time we're shooting, we're getting a little bit of health back. Well, this would help us get even more health back. And we're going to want to get our health back because he's going to damage us through our... He's going to damage us through our guard. Alright, so there's our recovery up. There's not a lot else I can think to add to the build at this point. That would be real good. We'll just put on Sheath. I don't think anything else will really help that much. Sharpness, +4 in the mantles. I can send an optimized defense crit build you could try. I converted some PC peeps into using it and they like it. Oh, nice. Sanko says, this is Gary. I would join, but it's a bit late for me. Sorry, TGC. Oh, that's okay. I haven't had anyone join, actually. Tonight, I'm going to be playing with randoms. So I intentionally haven't given out the session ID. Alright, let's go ahead and choose Join Quest. And we're going to choose Respond to SOS. We're going to choose Furious Rajang. I have a great video coming out for you guys that talks about how to obtain the Mighty Bow Deck. Oh, look at that. No flares. Oh. Well, if there are no flares, I think it is time to put out the session ID. Huh. I'm very surprised by that. Hey, TGC, have you played Dead by Daylight before? I've heard of it. I've not played it. All right. I am going to put out the session ID because apparently nobody has posted a Furious Rajang quest. I guess everyone's already done fighting him in like 1 day. All right. I'll put out a post in the session ID channel in the Discord as well. All right. That's been made. And I'm going to change my music. Sweet. How's it going, Zazane Enzo? I think that's just Enzo backwards. Where is that music from? That's going to be Lisa the Painful. That's the name of the game. Can I join through PS4? I wish you could. No randoms want to kill Big Dick Rajang. That seems to be the case. Alright, let's see if we can join a Furious Rajang random fight while people are still joining. Maybe somebody will have posted by now. How many people are playing, I wonder? Hey, there we go. We're going to help Sasuke. Sasuke! He's using Sophageva's Shatterblade. We have Artillery 5, Guard 5, Slinger Capacity, Stun Resist, Tremor Resist, Health Boost, Focus, Divine Blessing, and Recovery up. That's looking pretty tough. Pretty tough. We got our Pitfall Trap. So our goal is to get the... We want to get the... what do they call that? Ooh, there's two names. I want to use the right name. We'll look it up. Tell you what, we'll just go with this for now. Can I join from Switch? That's right, you can. Let's go to the Hunter's Notes. I gotta get the name on this correct. Not useful. Here we go. Wormstake Blast. It's Wormstake Blast and what? Wormstake Cannon. Wormstake Blast is the stake that sticks out of their body. Wormstake Cannon is the regular. So Blast and Cannon. Blast and Cannon. Blast is the one that sticks out. That's too hard to remember. The Wormstake Blast. Wormstake Blast. Wormstake Blast. I'm going to forget that. Alright, you guys ready to quarantine? You want to play some Monster Hunter while the world's a meltdown? DM'd you the build. Oh, man. Listen to this guy. Whoa! TR Anthony. Oh, my God.
Streamlabs still won't work. Sorry, I've been swamped with all the craziness. I hope to get back into the game.
How's it going, TR Anthony? Did you get the mail I sent you? I sent you your PSA cards. Let me turn on the snack fund here. Oh, man, this is from the other day. Hold on. I'll call it the toilet paper fund again. Woo! That's a huge donation, man. I would do a flex or something for you, but I have no face cam still. From TR Anthony. What do you guys think? Should I do a face reveal yet? We broke 120,000 subscribers yesterday. Man, I'm thinking maybe at 200,000 subs, face reveal. What do you guys think? I'll be an older man by then. Thank you so much for that. That's crazy, man. How you been? I was wondering where you went. You went away for a little while. All the craziness, yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I think I've been kind of lucky in the sense that my job has always been a job that you do from home. So I'm kind of appreciating that extra now. Like, for example, I was not the owner of a restaurant. That's pretty lucky. Anyone who was running a restaurant or maybe working for a restaurant, you just got laid off. And so my job's probably pretty protected right now. I mean, it's YouTube. My ad revenue fell by like 20% when the whole coronavirus and the recession happened. Or not the recession. When the economy dropped, I immediately saw my ad revenue fall. Just like when Michael Bloomberg was buying a bazillion ads, my ad revenue pretty much jumped. Well, it also fell when the economy went, had its huge dip. When everyone realized, uh-oh, the coronavirus is here to stay for a while. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Oh, of course you can't grab them. So I think my job's pretty protected. What do you guys think? Oh, look at that. So when he gets on that ledge, he actually has a long recovery animation. How's it going, Twitch? He says it's 6 a.m. right now. You must be in the UK. Woo! Oh, no. That's terrible timing. Look, Sasuke over there is KO'd. Nobody else is ready. Come on over, Rajang. Yay! This is how you do it. This is how you get your Wormstake Blast in without missing. And you know what's so nice about the Wormstake Blast? The guy with the sticky ammo benefits from that Wormstake Blast as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our Rocksteady Mantle on now. TR Anthony, the man. Thank you so much for that donation. Whew. 2D Mom made a really big donation the other day, too. Oh, man, look, he's like frozen in place. Who are we losing? We're losing Sasuke. Let's get a close look at his face. Is he blinking? He's blinking. Look, he blinks. It's the most unlifelike animatronic blink I've ever seen. But he definitely blinks. So the host is lagging out. That's why everyone else is still moving, because not everyone's going to lag out, just the host. And I don't think any of the damage we do here counts, sadly. Maybe I ought to run around and grab another pod real fast while this is going on. Sasuke has withdrawn. Ooh, there was some experimentation I wanted to try out with the slinger capacity. Oh wait, we don't get tremored. Haha, no punishment. No punishment for us. He's gonna get punished. Once again, we don't have to worry about tremors. Tremor resist for the win. Oh my god, this already feels amazingly easier than what we were doing with the charge blade. Oh. Get him! If you know you don't really have time to get charged shellings, I'll just go for like the light shelling. Might as well get some damage in, you know? Ooh! And the ability to guard wins again. Look at that. We basically didn't... Oh, there we go. I let go of the guard button for like 1 second. Wow, he's aggressive, dude. He's so aggressive. Let's go ahead and have our Mega Potion. Uh-oh, these guys are in trouble. We'll get out of Dust of Life for them. Dude. The guy with the light bogan, he's like, I'm out of here. We're dealing like 250 per shot when we can actually land it. Furious Rajang doesn't have a tail. Whoa, he completely missed with that move. Dude, he moves around so much. Whoa! There we go. There we go. Ouch. We can't be KO'd either. Remember that? We built Steadfast. There's no way for him to KO us. Is he exhausted? He's exhausted. You gotta get your punish in when you can, because you're gonna miss out if you don't. That recovery up, making our shelling feel like the base game recovery. You know, that base game health regen augmentation is what I'm trying to say. Remember how strong that used to be? Oh, what? What happened? Where is he? Oh, snap. I didn't think he'd be knocked over. From the part break? Tons of damage. We're doing good, guys. Is he gonna roar? What is he doing? He's like shaking it off. Sweet. Look, basically does no damage to us. I ain't scared of him at all. Just guard all day. All day guard. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we should have just guarded that too. Is he running away? I think he ran away there. Alright, well, we're going to sharpen up. I'm going to go to sleep. Later, my friends, good luck and happy hunting. No problem, Sam. Sam? Comic? I only want the spice. Get 2 health augment on your gun lance with Divine Blessing secret and nothing can kill you no more. What? Really? No more, huh? Ah, man. What was even the point? Oh, I was scared for him. Well, we have a... Oh. How's it going, Buck Dodgers? I picked up Monster Hunter and Iceborne last year, finally getting around to playing it now. How long on average does it take to get a build going? It could take a pretty long time. It depends on the build you want. It could take a pretty long time. The decorations that you really want, they can be pretty rare. Oh, he's running that way. Of course he is. You don't need giant boulders when you can copy half the moveset of Garuga. What? That's true. How have you and everyone been? I'm looking to get back into the game soon. Oh, very cool. Well, my life has been fairly decent. Just been playing a ton of Monster Hunter, a lot of Iceborne. I played some Doom the other day. I did a playthrough of Doom. If you're just talking about gaming, on a more personal level, I think my wife and I will be okay with probably the looming recession that we're going to go into from the whole coronavirus. The biggest problem is my wife and I have been helping her parents. Wow, that was sad. Oh wow, that hurts you too, huh? My wife and I have been helping her parents move into a very small home. Basically, they have no money, right? So her parents, they weren't especially wealthy beforehand, and then, you know, her mother got sick with cancer, and we've been basically they owe us like 30. I think it's technically like $34,000 now. So we've been helping them out quite a bit, and we just moved them into a tiny home just before this whole coronavirus thing hit. So now we have the mortgage for their home that they were going to lose in bankruptcy. We have the mortgage to that, but then we also have the mortgage to this new home that we got for them, and so now we've got like 2 mortgages just for them, and then our 3rd mortgage for us. So we have 3 mortgages. So it's a little unnerving. Especially, we're not sure if her parents' home would sell for a decent price now that everyone's concerned about the coronavirus. We're paying their mortgage, their new mortgage, our mortgage, and then I think I'll be okay on YouTube. The ad revenue definitely fell. And I also, actually, I noticed people don't donate as much as the other thing. Yeah, people aren't donating as much as they were. And then for her job, we're a little nervous about her job too. So she's a software engineer. She works, if you guys were curious, she works for Enterprise, and that's a rental car company. And Enterprise rental car company was telling her that basically their sales are down 30%. So the next question is, will there be layoffs for Enterprise, right? That's the next thing that we're wondering about. So there's a possibility that she actually loses her job just because her job as a software engineer is in the travel industry, right? So she's in the travel industry, basically. Now, I think if she did lose her job, it wouldn't be so bad just because so many companies need software engineers. But it would just be like a time where she would have to go out applying for other jobs and not being paid for a while. So a lot of uncertainty, I suppose. A lot of uncertainty. But other than that, nothing's wrong. Other than that, everything's just about the way it was for us. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna punch me. Oh, snap, man. This guy's so crazy. David Mitchell just subscribed. Thanks, man. While the economy is on a decline, homes are probably cheaper, so I thought. Well, yes, but that's bad. Because what happened was my wife and I, we bought her parents a new home just before the economy reclined. So basically, it would be like overpaying for a home, right? And the second thing is, now part of the deal of buying the other home was we need to sell the main home. That's her parents' old home. We need to sell it now. And our concern is that exactly the housing market's going to take a big hit because of the recession. And so we're real concerned about that. And we think that probably, we're not sure, like maybe $30,000 might have been eliminated out of the value of her parents' home right now just because we're in a recession. But it's not like she and I can just sit on a home that needs to be sold. She and I don't have the money to pay for like 3 mortgages, our own cost of living, and 2 student debts. So it's like, yeah, it's very frustrating. The coronavirus came at a very, I guess, like the worst time possible for us. It kind of came at the worst time possible. You don't want to be in the middle of buying and selling a home when the world spins off into a recession. That's like the worst time to be buying and selling a home. So it's very frustrating. I think she's more anxious than I am. I think everything will work out all right for us. But, sadly, a lot of money was probably lost for us is all that it comes down to. A lot of money was probably lost. But we'll be okay. Yeah, the real estate agent was talking to us. The real estate agent that will probably do the listing for the house, he was talking to us today, actually. And he was saying that they're getting about 40% less, what is the word? Not listings, it was the other one. Walkthroughs, I believe? Meaning that about half the number of people are actually looking at homes right now. I don't think people want to go out anywhere. So even if people are interested in buying a home, they're just not going out. So that alone would make it harder to sell your home. People don't want to go outside. Sorry, I'm playing like terrible right now because I'm just thinking about it all. I'm not dying at least, right? You got to give me credit for that. No dying. So nice. Here we go. We got to punish him while we can. So yeah, we're real concerned about that. Foxyma says, hey, I joined the session. Yay, finally. Is the Sophie Burst Heavy Bowgun build viable here? Don't want to cart 4 times. You could use it against Furious Rajang. I think that if you're playing multiplayer, you're really not going to get like terrific amounts of damage out because in multiplayer, you don't really get to shoot him in the head as much since he kind of runs around and targets your teammates. Turf War. Exactly, that's exactly right, Anthony. It's like it's even worse than that. So we kind of bought the new home, like at the top, right? What you were saying, but then also selling the new or buying the new home for them, which is just a small retirement home. It was contingent on us also being able to sell their own home, their old home, and so now we're stuck in this situation where we have like a bank loan, a mortgage for a home, for a new home that says we have to sell the old home by a certain date. And we're just going to end up selling it at a huge loss because nobody wants to shop for a home right now. It's so bad. It's almost like yeah, I don't know. It's just really bad. It's probably the worst thing that could have happened. It's very frustrating too because not everyone has to deal with this. Not everyone has parents who are like really struggling right now. So it's just frustrating to have people who you're trying to help and they're just like eating up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's like throwing the money into a hole. It's like working every day really hard and not enjoying all of your work. You know what I mean? So right now they owe us a total of $34,000, and each month we just pay like their 2 mortgages and our mortgage, and it just goes up every month. It's almost like paying for children, but they're not your children. They're your grandparents. They're your parents. It's really, really frustrating. We don't really know what to do about it. What charge blade do you recommend for Furious Rajang? Need to start prepping on PC. You know, after doing an analysis of his hit zone values, I think that the best type of charge blade setup is going to be a Sage spam. And so we can probably explore that in a minute. Yeah, some kind of Sage setup. Oh, no, actually, you would probably do... I'm sorry. You would probably do an ice damage setup, wouldn't you? I knew that was going to happen. Just waiting for it. Was she finally cleared from cancer? Oh, yes. So she just had a PET scan recently, and it... Oh, he grabbed me. She just had a PET scan, and she came back as not having the cancer. So she should be okay. Ooh, let's see if we survive this. Oh, it looks like we do. There's that damage taken reduced. That's nice to have, guys. It's a nice thing to have. But yeah, she had a PET scan where they were checking for cancer, and they say that she's okay right now. They haven't seen the cancer return. Pretty miraculous because she had stage 4 lymphoma, which I guess that cancer has a better survival rate than some of the other cancers you can get, but still it was like at stage 4 already, and they had to do like emergency surgery on her and then like a whole year of chemo, which she said was horrible, and but here she is, she's still alive. And that's it, we're out. That's the end of it. The Crimson Fatalis in 4U was the hardest monster I fought in Monster Hunter. Twitch here says it's difficult for Charge Blade to get good damage off. Yeah, interesting. I wonder... Charge Blade, huh? What do you guys think would be better? Elemental Charge Blade? Or maybe like just a... I can't decide, actually. How's it going, Lil Zombie Boy? First stream of yours I've tuned into. Been watching all your vids for since Monster Hunter World came out. Love them so much. Keep it up. Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And shout out again to Anthony Tran for that huge donation. Jeez Louise. Regular G rank Fatalis is pretty hard too. He can be cheesed with glaive though. Alright, so I thought this build was doing alright. This particular setup. We definitely didn't feel like we were going to die. It was very safe. And anytime we had an opening to punish him, we could. Unfortunately, our team ran out of lives. You saw that. So let's put this right here. And title it. Look at the last time you used Charge Blade. I had to do all the damage with Heavy Bowgun. Yeah, but I was also not playing very well, and I was using a only defense build, so that whole fight was terrible. Thumper World!
A little something to help the streams
Oh
going.
my lord.
Also gotta stock up on the TP.
Oh my lord. What a night. How's it going, Thumper World? Thank you so much, man. Yeah, you know, we were talking about it. We still think we're going to be okay. In the end, if my wife does get laid off because she's working in the travel industry for Enterprise, if she does get laid off, we think she's going to be okay because software engineer is such a in-demand job. And then I don't think my job would go away. I think my job's pretty safe too. It's just I just work on YouTube. You know what I mean? Well, what happened? I'm frozen. Oh, guys, it's frozen. I can't do anything. Oh my god, it's the Xbox keyboard. I guarantee it. I'm frozen. I can't do anything. Dude, the Xbox keyboard's so bad. It broke the game. It's done this before. The game broke. I have to reset. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Twitch here says, I mean, look at the last time you used Charge Blade. I had to do all the damage. Oh, right. So let's play around with the Charge Blade again. Anthony says, glad to be back. Thank you very much, man. Fred says, Savage Axe Elemental Charge Blade works great on Raging Brachydios. Wallet Manga says, if they get Fatalis into World, they've got to rework him for sure, make it faster and have more interesting, more threatening attacks. That's right. I actually fought... Oh, you're talking about Fatalis. I think I fought Fatalis as well, but I didn't defeat him. I thought you were talking about Elatreon for a minute there. Blazed Gaming KR says, bring back Hypers. Xbox quality, that's right. I have the original Xbox from when the Xbox was launched. It's become a very old device. I mean, technically, it's running, right? It's still running, runs the game fine. I guess except for the load times. But that keyboard kills me. Oh, alright, let's see. Let's get some other music going. Sad I gotta restart the game. Oops. I was trying to turn that down. Imagine being TGC. That's right. Tristan says, heavy bowgun, gun lance, light bowgun, great sword, bow, and I'm trying insect glaive. Nice. EDM says, my job isn't going to close. We have permission from the government to continue working. Hashtag UPS. Oh, UPS isn't going away. Neither is FedEx. Neither is USPS. You guys are probably getting tons of business right now because you got all the people who are quarantined at home online shopping. They're like, what am I going to buy while I'm sitting at home? What am I going to do with my government stimulus check? So everyone's going to be shopping at home, and you're going to have to be working your tails off. Probably hiring and everything. Did they say if Kolv will come with new armor stats? She probably will. Kenny says, hey TGE, how do you think they'll make arch-tempered monsters difficult without increasing their health? Well, first of all, I think they will increase the monster's health. I think they have to do that so that it's an extended fight where you are tested multiple times by the monster. The bigger question is, will they give the monsters new moves that make them considerably more complex, interactive, and difficult? Not just, oh, the monster hits harder and has more health, but actually more complicated and interactive. Anthony says, you should get Quip Animal Crossing. It's funny you say that. She did get Animal Crossing. She used to play Animal Crossing when she was a child, so she's a fan of it, and she's been playing it ever since she bought it. She just plays it a few hours at a time, though. She's very busy. Thumper World says, Game Economist doing pretty good, just relaxing and enjoying the stream. Sweet. All right. So, good. The build's still here. Let's see if we can try saving that again, except this time we want to name it, and hopefully it doesn't break. Can't believe we had to do that in the middle of the stream. That's so ridiculous. Alright. King Gold Exploder, huh? That is an old build. Here we go. You ready? Let's see what happens. Alright, well, look at that. The keyboard loaded up very quickly and it's working very fast this time. Weird. Wonder how that is. Wonder... something causes it to crash. We're going to say F, and then we're going to say Rajang. And over here, we're going to say R Bracky. Alright, so those are our two builds for Furious Rajang and Raging Brachydios. They consider a lot of different defensive skills. Actually, we're going to jump over to this one. No, not sell equipment. Imagine selling all of your Kulv Taroth equipment. Sad. Some people probably did. People with like the OCD, they're like, I can't have this equipment anymore. I got to get rid of it. They're going to have to fight her all over again. Oh, no. I think I learned my lessons on selling your gear in games like Destiny, right? All right, there we go. We're good. So, I think on the Charge Blade, which is a very popular weapon with you guys really like Charge Blade. We have this build here, which is an ice damage build. Let's give this a run real fast. We're going to remove the anti-blast and this anti-blast as well. So we have Ice Attack, Guard, Health Boost, Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Focus, Evade Window, Blight Resist, Divine Blessing, and Guard Up. I think that the most dangerous thing that can happen to you versus Rajang is that he quickly hits you 2 moves in a row because he moves so fast. And then once you've been hit twice, it's all over for you. So he's very similar to Teostra in that way almost. Let's go ahead and grab Steadfast, and we're just going to finish it off. So we're never going to be KO'd to death. That will never happen. And other than that, let's just go ahead and run this build and see what happens. For those of you who'd like to join, by the way, let's just show this off real fast. What? Rage Quitter, COD, getting back into Monster Hunter World since launch. Do I have to farm for heavy bowgun ammo? And how do I do it efficiently? Love the content, stay safe, and keep it up. Thank you so much, Rage Quitter. So, how do I have to farm for heavy bowgun ammo? If you're getting back into Monster Hunter World and you already had ammo from base game, you're totally fine because Iceborne does not introduce any new ammo types and it does not introduce any new levels to the ammo types either. So basically your old ammo is perfectly effective. Thanks so much for the donation, man. We'll update the snack fund after giving TR Anthony and Thumper World a little more time. So hold on. Let's go ahead and choose Join a Quest. We're going to look for Furious Raging again. Available quest. Oh, spawn to SOS. Man, all the donations coming in at the same time tonight. Okay, he's just fighting optional. We want to help somebody who's new, though. 2 Safi Aqua Shot. That's going to be a lot of KO. And what those guys will be running, they'll be running sticky ammo. That's what they'll be running. So the question when it comes to building a Charge Blade build against Furious Rajang, the question is going to be, should you be using an elemental setup with Ice Attack, or should you be using... I think that's what you'll end up using. You could use a raw damage build. Thinking about it. I mean, his ice hit zones aren't crazy. His physical hit zones are good overall. Yeah, I think you will end up using... Well, it's hard to say. I'll keep an eye out and see what speedrunners do. I'll keep an eye out for them. They play the game more than me with one weapon at a time. See, I play all the different weapons, and it means I end up never really getting too crazy good at one. So I usually have to do research in order to understand what people who focus on a single weapon end up just discovering from their hours of gameplay with a single weapon. Did I already eat? I don't think I did. If I had to suspect, I think that an ice damage build would end up being what they choose. I suspect that, just because the hit zone values on the other parts of his body are not that good. But the thing is, the ice values aren't that good either, so it's kind of hard to say. Let me look back again at those hit zone values. Alright, so I'm looking at Furious Rajang. I gotta scroll up, here we are. Yeah, the forelegs, the hind legs, and the body only have a hit zone value of 10 for ice, which really is not that high. It's hard to say, man. It really is. It's hard to say. Whew. I sold everything except the armor. Ah, that's too bad. So what is it saying? You shouldn't have to pay for that. If you're on Xbox, I will help for free. What? Oh, I see. How much money I have to pay to get help with Shara? Dots on a line. You know, we were doing kind of like a video series, a live stream series called, what was it called? Hard Carry, where we would log in and help one person specifically with all their stuff. I had to get back to doing that, but there's always so much to work on right now. Like right now we're thinking about counter builds for Furious Rajang. There's so much to work on that I really almost don't have time for that, because I need to be learning new things and I need to be kind of testing what's the latest in the game, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and drink this. Alright. Tell me he's got the camp. Yes, he does. Yeah, so normal ammo rapid fire. Normal 3 rapid fires in the game now, which tells me in the future we might actually get a good normal ammo rapid 3. I think that would be a great idea because we've never explored that before. They don't have to make it OP or anything, just make it balanced. Alright, grab this right here. Oh, that was the mount. Oh, snap. That was not intentional. Dude, he's tough, man. Guess I'll keep stabbing him. There we go. If you're charging files, your sword smash, the animation will go slightly faster. If you're not actively storing energy, slightly slower, use the sword smash. Alright, there we are. I obviously don't want to hit them in the arms right now. They look like they're lit up. Yeah, we're definitely deflecting. Very good. Now he's going to bed. No, he's paralyzed. Oh, come on, man. Alright, well, let's see. God, I think I'm getting interrupted by the damn... I'm getting interrupted by those damn, I don't know what they're called now. Those Boa, I believe? Oh, yeah, the Boa. Thundersteel says, hey, thank you. Before I didn't think Char's legs could break easily and make it fall. After I did that, breaking his head became easier. Nice. I didn't really get much out of the Temporal Mantle, sadly. Hear my cat meow? She's all mad. I wanted to go into like a punish, but I actually was afraid to. Come on. Oh my gosh. Meter, no! That's sad. I'm dead. Wow, dude. Did you guys see what happened? I was wearing Rocksteady and he just chipped me down so fast. I guess his move counts as like a ton of hits or something like that. Actually, can I rewatch that? Oh, man, that's sad. It happens so fast, too. Alright, I'm rewatching. So, Meter just died on the replay. Let's see. No, I see what happened. He hit me with 2 different moves, and I was locked into the high commitment move. I shouldn't have been using Sade because he wasn't really crowd controlled or anything. That's my fault. Oh my god, man. Freaking Charge Blade, and it's high commitment. Suicide Steady. Ooh, that would be a good emoji in the Discord. Suicide Steady. Hi, kitty. My cat just jumped onto me. Hi, kitty. It's the nice cat. There's 2 cats. There's a white cat and a gray kitty. And the gray one's actually really sweet, but she's super shy too, so you never get to pet her. She must be like super lonely if she's coming over for pets. You got comboed? That's right. Oh, I got Tremor too. Snap. We gotta get off the ice. There's never really a good reason to fight on the ice. Part's broken. Oh, ho, ho. I don't even know what's going on, man. He's so fast. I felt safer with the Charge Blade, actually. Not the Charge Blade, the Gun Lance. I felt safer with the Gun Lance. Oh, these guys are determined to fight on the ice. I'm just going to get over there. Oh, now he's coming to me. I'm going to change the music in a second here. Let's change the music to something else. Goodbye, baby. Woo! Dude. I'm scared, man. He's got me scared. Alright, let's go ahead and have a Mega Potion. I actually don't feel like I've done any damage. It's kind of sad. Looks like that guy is using Pierce Ammo. God, come on, man. I try to guard it too. Sade just doesn't work on him since the only good ice hit zone value is his head and it's super small. Fan, I think I needed to hear someone say that because that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the Sade wouldn't be so good. That would mean Sade's better with the explosive though, right? Because the explosive doesn't depend on the hit zone value of the head. God, man. What an awful fight for Charge Blade here. He moves so fast. I don't even know if the Sade in general is just going to land that often. Dude, how do you still hit me? It's like you can't dodge him. He's like jumping to the left and the right, and I keep thinking he's going to go left or right, but he's not. He's just going forward. He's going to bed. Nah. I'm not going to bother waking... Oh, he woke up anyways. Maybe I should have woken him up. Dude, I'm going to die from the Sophagiva self-damage. Woo! Alright, let's go ahead and put on this Temporal Mantle. Is the Koltaroth event available? No, that'll be available at another time. So there's no point in softening him if it doesn't reach a high enough level. I don't really see if there's a point to softening him. Why does it keep doing that? I'm not hitting the right... Maybe I am and I'm not thinking about it. Did that earlier too, I noticed that. Oh, interesting. Maybe I timed that wrong. He's exhausted. Ah, with the we hit the arm, not the head. Somebody put a trap down. Oh. Oh my god. Is that gonna be KO? No, it's not KO. Oh my god. Wow. Just out of my range, man. Here we go, the suicide mantle, right? Can he not be saved? I had the same idea. Oh, he's gone. I'm still trying to grab him. He's gone. So, interestingly, even though his fight is more intense than the Raging Brachydios fight, you always get to capture him at the end. So his fight is also shorter. Aaron says, if you have the Charger Blade sheathed and you press the right trigger at the right time, you can use that as a guard point as well, though the window feels smaller than normal guard points. Really? That counts as a guard point? Oh, I've never seen that before. Huh. I will have to test that. What does Safi armor set give crit up or crit boost? Did he say crit up? I don't know what crit up is. Are you talking about crit eye? This long run. Probably I don't even have to do this run. They're going to get him for me. They're going to capture him. Yeah, I'll just chill back here. We'll tell you guys what. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Go ahead and grab this. What do we get? Bullet Jewel. Sweet. Raging Extreme Behemoth when? I know, right? Man. He is a tough fight. He is a tough fight. So, when it comes to ice damage... When it comes to the ice damage, he does take a lot of ice damage right on his head. But the ice damage hit zone for the rest of his body is only 10. Why would I use ice damage rather than just explosive damage? Aaron says, it saved me several times. I wouldn't recommend using it often, but if you're sheathed for positioning and find yourself surprised, it's great that it's there. John Bante says, what is your comment on how the U.S. is dealing with COVID-19 at the moment? U.S. just won first prize, surpassing every other country affected by the pandemic. First prize? Wow. Amazing. I'm not sure. I'm not really comparing the United States to other countries. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different population size. So, yeah, it's hard to compare them. I think that's what everyone will be doing, like it's a sport almost. How much do you eat? I bet I can eat more than you and your cats. What? How much do I eat? I guess I eat till I'm full. TGC, what's the most difficult monster for you in World excluding crossovers? Excluding crossovers. And you're talking about the base game? That would be Arch-Tempered Nergigante, followed by Arch-Tempered Zenitjiva. Let's go grab a different Charge Blade and try a totally different build. So that was Deep Schnegel. Let's go by rarity here. Jump over to Charge Blades. The Safi Shatter Shield. I would just recommend Impact since you get KO as well. Mind's Eye is also mandatory. Speedrunners are also using full Safi and Max Crit Eye or Maximum Might Secret to avoid Wex on him. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We're grabbing a fresh Blast Charge Blade, and let's upgrade it in a really strange way. So, what I would like to do, I'd like to have a build where you're spamming Sade like you used to, and we don't consider melee moves at all. This is just an experiment for fun. It's not necessarily a good build. I like to experiment. Let's see. So, we could go with the Brachydio set for Artillery Secret. What's different about that set versus the Zora set is the Zora set is capable of having 3 pieces of the armor set rather than 4, but also you get built-in tremor resist, which is interestingly useful when fighting Furious Rajang. It's not like useful for speedrunning, obviously, but it's useful for maybe like the average person to use against him. And you know, in the future, we might have, who knows, Arch-Tempered Furious Rajang. So these are interesting things to examine. So we have the beta headgear and the alpha headgear. Let's just put on full Zora for a minute. So here's Tremor Resist Artillery. Empress, Tentacle Gloves, Zora Claws. Let's play some games without the music for a little while. Turn this off for now. Alright. Zora Claw. Let's see. Zora Spine. Zora Spurs. So I think we've done this before. Actually, it's really confusing. The alpha and the beta set are so slightly different from each other. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual Zora set over here with them all lined up next to each other. Here we are. So alpha and beta. 2 levels of artillery. Guess you can use either one of those. Tremor resist. Alright, this is actually fairly decent for building tremor resist. The chest. So we want the alpha chest, which is what we're wearing. We don't care about that. These are roughly the same efficiency. And the legs are bad. So you don't want the legs or the arms. That's what you don't want. The legs and the arm are negotiable. That sucks, because if you want Divine Blessing Secret, those are the 2 pieces of the armor set that are good. Or not the 2 pieces. The chest and the coil are good. The chest and the coil are good for thinking about it for a second. For Divine Blessing Secret. We don't care about Weakness Exploit. Or Slinger Capacity. Here's Evade Extender. Crit Draw. Stamp Surge. Part Breaker. Free Element Ammo up. Earplug. Agitator. Stamp Surge. Crit Eye. Heroics! Tool Specialist. Defense Boost. Speed Eating. Focus. That's actually not bad for building focus in the leg slot. Here, put this on real fast and compare to Garuga. That's Nargacuga. Where's the Garuga Greaves? They're golden, right? Here they are. So it's less efficient by 1 small decoration slot in that slot. Why would you build that? It's so easy to build focus. So easy to build focus. Twitch says, also, Gameconomist, what did you do with the toilet emote? Oh, the poopy emote? I might have traded that one out. We can bring it back in if we need to. So we can definitely bring in the poopy emote. Arch-Temper Nami, more like the most annoying rubber duck ever. I agree. I agree. Very annoying. So if we were just going to do Sate spam, we would have artillery on the build. Focus would have to be on the build. It would just be a terrible build, right? What elder do you hate the most in world? In base world? Definitely Kushala Daora. He's terrible. Kushala Daora is a terribly designed fight. I don't think most people find him entertaining. I think most people find him incredibly annoying. I know I do. Imagine thinking Namiel is annoying. Couldn't be me. What? What the hell? It didn't charge. Oh wait, we gotta charge the shield. Hold on. What about checking out parts of the Raging Bracky set? It has Artillery Secret, I know, but unfortunately it also has the Agitator Secret, and a lot of skills actually go toward that. If you're building Artillery 5, so that means you're forcing yourself into Sate, since only 5% of Savage Axe damage gets affected by Artillery. Right, that's exactly the point, fan. That's exactly what I'm doing. I cannot believe I just missed that. Let's try that again. What does Arch-Temper give to the monster extra health? Did I see 103? That's why I backed up so far away last time. I'm just trying to get an impression of the actual file explosive damage. Alright, from further away. Okay, yeah, 103. 103. Just want to see what kind of damage difference Artillery Secret's really giving us. Please don't miss. 90. So it's 90 for each one. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty significant damage increase, I would say. For the actual files themselves. For the files themselves, that's a significant damage increase. The question is, what would you put in the arms and the legs? You know, if we were to put... Actually, you know what? The next thing we should test... How much are the actual, you know, saved files affected by attack up when you are upgrading your Sophagiva weapons? That is my next question. So if you bring your raw attack up, how much does that actually affect the files? Does it affect them at all? I imagine it does, but not by much. It's funny, I've never actually done much reading on the Charge Blade. Charge Blade's still relatively new to me. So I can either do, I could do a thing where I have the Zora armor set in the Sophagiva weapon, or I could put something else there. Chaplain says, doesn't charging the sword give you Mind's Eye plus a damage boost? Yes. Yes, you do a little more damage with your sword attacks. You do like maybe a little bit of blast or something. Additionally, you get Mind's Eye built into the sword, but not into the axe. You don't get it in the axe. So if you're in axe mode, this is why Fan was saying that they're running Max Might and Mind's Eye, because if you're running Savage Axe, you don't want to deflect off of him with your Savage Axe, which is something I've never really worried about in the past, but I can see why you would worry about it. Ooh, do I have some more of this? I got my energy drink open here. Let me have a drink of it. What time is it? It's 1:47 a.m. in the morning. Man, why does time go by so fast? Raw does affect file damage. Also, Bombardier Meal. Yes, of course, the Bombardier Meal would be very important, I would say. Bombardier Meal for sure. Oi, oi. Let's go ahead and upgrade the equipment. Status effect, defense increase. None of these are good. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to add the defense increase to get our awakened level to go up. That's the whole point of that. So here's Anjanath Dominus. Where there's attack increase. Well, hold on. Let me think about what we want. We're going to have one slot is going to be for... Here, we're going to add this. I'm trying to think about what we actually want. Probably should have just taken that sharpness increase. Now we have a sharpness increase 1. Sharpness increase 2. Jesus, just check my build. You will see some damage. I've tested it, says Brian. Jesus, man. Oh, man, just do what I'm doing. Well, why don't you just do what I'm doing? We're skipping Master's Touch. We're only going to have one level of sharpness, I think. Safi Poopy weapons. You never let me down. We could do a slot upgrade. That's true. I didn't even think about that. See, because I don't know how much of the raw damage actually raises the output of the... I'm going to add the slot upgrade for now. You guys can talk me out of it. So there's a slot upgrade 1. Barrett Hidden Art. When do you think you'll do another build critique live stream? Oh, you guys really like the build critique live streams. It's a good question. Could do one soon, I suppose, if you really wanted me to. Shrathalos Essence. We're going to go ahead and store that. Attack increase 4. I'm trying to decide, why would we need the slot upgrade? I don't think actually we would. We should have extra slots left over because all we're building is explosive damage. We're going to go attack again. So we're going to have another attack increase. Velcana Divinity. I got to have that one. Oh, actually, Velcana Divinity is a higher level than Diablos. So we are going to swap it out. Let's raise our awakening level as much as we can. There's a Tigrex Essence. We were going for like a free meal setup. Survivor says, do exactly what I'm doing. That's right. Why isn't he listening? Here's attack increase 5. Don Bongo says, are you hopping back on PC when the variants come out, or will you do a little before? That's a great question. One of the things I've learned in the past from a lot of experience is I have to be careful about splitting my time between the different consoles, because if I try to farm everything on all 3 consoles, all that really happens is I just generally fall behind. So if I'm trying to farm everything on all 3 consoles, I end up not getting it done very well at all. I could just make the PlayStation my main console. I have the save wizard now. I end up doing my Xbox character just because I really like the Elite controller, and maybe a little bit of it is also because this was my first character. And you know, I do actually like the grind a little bit. It teaches me about the game. Hey, a new subscriber. Who subscribed? Sincerely, Emmanuel. Sweet. Dude, serious question. Call me stupid, but how are you adding Dracolite staff fast? I always have to move the cursor to the Dracolite. Press X, add 1, go down. What? You can just push Y on the Xbox controller over and over again to have everything work. On the PlayStation controller, it would be the triangle button. So you just press that over and over again. Attack increase 4. I think I mentioned that in one of the 10 things you didn't know about Iceborne videos. I really enjoy those videos. I think you guys do too. I haven't put one out in a while. I think that's mostly because I've put a lot of time into like the weapon ones, the 10 things you didn't know about a particular weapon. But the generic ones, the ones that just talk about various secrets in the game, those are real popular on my channel. You guys really enjoy those. I think it's because they're always fun of like they're always full of little fun details that we've learned while we play. I actually have currently right now in a file, I have 12 things you didn't know, and they're just sitting there waiting to be put into a video, and I just haven't done it yet. All right. Attack increase. That saves me like 2 hours a day. That's how I felt when I first learned about it too. So there's attack increase 5, which I think we're going to pick up. There we go. There's the awakened level 23. Val Solvane, no. So hopefully we run into... I'm looking for either the Zora Magdaros skill or maybe the Gold Arathian skill. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the two I'm keeping my eyes open for. Tigrex Essence. Status effect. Any tips on farming Dracolite fast? You can actually defeat him and break all of his parts in a single run. But in order to do that, you will have to have teammates that are very well coordinated and understand all of his weaknesses, like how to do lots of damage in stage 1, which is really important, and how to break his wings and his back very quickly. So it just takes a team that can really lay into him. If you do that, you will get your Dracolite very quickly. Diablo's ambition. That's not what we're looking for, though. You should do an update on the weapon ranking as well. A lot have changed. Update on weapon ranking. Oh, you mean like for the tier list? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I was going to do that bi-monthly, and we're at the end of March right now. So it is almost time for a weapons tier list to come out. Barrier Hidden Art, Anjanat Dominance, Sharpness Increase. Wow, I'm surprised I haven't been offered level 5 Sharpness yet. Glavinus Essence. No. What's Awakened Levels do? Awakened Levels just kind of represent how upgraded your weapon is. And from what I understand, the higher your Awakening level is, after you reach a certain threshold, you're going to get better. You're going to be given better options for upgrading. So if you want to get your Awakening done sooner, you want to keep raising your Awakening level. That's what I was told. I've realized I've heard a lot of maybe anecdotal evidence or rumors, and I have this bad habit of assuming that I'm being told the truth. A1 equals get him trapped and drop the rocks on his skull. That's right. Val Solvane. Oh man, it's offering me all the wrong ones. Come on. For Charge Blade, it's better to use Impact for Savage Axe. Furious Rajang has bad ice hit zones. Alright. Thank you for that, Lucian. I mean, I think that the 20 ice hit zone on the head isn't bad, but I think you guys are, in general, you're correct. I think hearing fans say, it's just the head and it's so small, not the files aren't all necessarily going to land on it. I think that's very true. Oh man, we're not getting either Gold Raytheon or Zora Magdaros. Oh no, we're wasting all of our Dracolite on this backup blade. That's not good. If we could get if we could get Gold Raytheon, that would be ideal, I think, because I enjoy the Divine Blessing secret so much. It would be really convenient to have that on this. The Zora Magdaros skill, I really don't take it as often, especially for Charge Blade. It doesn't seem as necessary if you're running Savage Axe. There it is, Gold Raytheon. Woo! Sweet. We are done. That was very expensive. So we could upgrade that last level of attack, but we have not been offered. Oh, wait, no. We're done. That's not attack increase 4. That's attack increase 6. We're done. We are done. So what we have here, what we have done is we've put together a damage charge blade with the Gold Raytheon skill. And the reason why that's relevant is because now we can put on one piece of Gold Raytheon armor, and this will give us, I think it'll be the spine. What do you guys think? So let's see. Tremor resist artillery. That's not bad. But here, check this out. So we're going to put on this guy right here. And look how much he gives you. 3 levels of Divine, 1 health boost, 2 medium decoration slots. Yeah, that's slightly more efficient. Actually, it's only more efficient by 1. Let's check the helmet just to be sure the helmet isn't more efficient. Not that one. Oops. There we go. We want to trade out the most efficient piece. That's giving you flinch free. I do actually like flinch free. Golden Loon Helm's giving you a giant decoration slot, though. How about the chest? Here it is. So that one's giving us the 2 levels of Tremor Resist, which we actually like having that against Rajang specifically. I mean, you even have the zone where he's on the ice and he's causing tremors. So there's a lot of tremors in that fight. Shoot, man. The Zora set here is being very efficient. Let's just check the legs real fast. So, let's see. That's not good at all, but there's a second set, right? Here it is. Weakness Exploit, which is not a bad skill. I guess if you were done building Artillery Secret and you're done building all the defense you wanted to have, you would then go to Weakness Exploit, probably. But we don't care about melee skills. We don't care about melee skills. What about these legs? Earplugs? Earplugs versus Weakness Exploit. They're both really bad options. Ideally, we would not put anything from either the gold Raytheon set or the Zora set in the legs. So how about the arms? Let's compare the arms real fast. I already know that the Raytheon is going to be Resentment. Do we have Zora arms? Here it is, Zora claws. Flinch free. God, that's so annoying. Both sets are competing right now. So 2 levels of flinch free. I mean... Oh man, they're both so bad in those slots. You don't want to give either of them up. Wait, did I even build the silver? Show me gold. Here it is. I think I'll end up taking the gold loon braces. It's hard to say. So these are equally terrible to a degree. I guess if they're equally terrible, we'll take the Zora claws, and what we'll do is we will actually go golden loon coil, because it was more efficient, wasn't it? So golden loon coil, which doesn't match the outfit at all. And then let's see, what are we going to have down here? Crit boost, evade extender, it's not bad. Crit draw, stamp surge, part breaker, free element. Man, look at that. Charge Falda, huh? Crit draw, weakness exploit, wide range, earplugs, agitator, stamp surge, crit eye, heroics, health boost, tool specialist, defense boost, guard. What is that from? The Damascus set? Speed eating, focus. Focus is actually a useful skill in this case. Let's just check our other options real fast. What an odd build. Unsorted awakened abilities triggers my OCD. That's so true. Oh, cool. We got another subscriber. Daotian Zen. Hard to say his name. Look at those buff legs. Attack boost and heroics. That's a temptation at least, because that will affect the file damage. Here's Oolong boots giving us health boost. It's actually not a bad trade-off, because that small decoration slot's going to hold 1 level of health boost. Nah, we don't have to do that. Speed sharpening, crit boost, focus, and elder seal boost. Wow, amazing. No, I'm just kidding. What is this? Oh, the actual Furious Rajang legs themselves. I didn't consider that. Oh yeah, this is what we'll end up doing. So either these or these. What do you think? Do we want to bother with the heroic skill? I mean, if we take the heroic skill to level 5, that would give us the bonus 100 points of defense, which I guess is kind of nice. I don't know. That's hard to say. That's hard to say. I do like the health boost version of it. Hold on, where are those? Oh, right. Here we are. So let's go ahead and craft these. We're going to put these on right now. Fan says use the Furious Legs beta. Oh, you know what? We're not getting full efficiency out of these, though. Think about it. We have the Luna Coil. So wait, what does the Luna Coil beta look like then? Maybe the Luna Coil beta. No, not Luna. Gold Luna. There's Gold Loon. There we go. Here we go. So we'll use the Gold Loon beta. There we go. I didn't actually have to leave, did I? So that becomes a giant decoration slot, which if we're able to use it efficiently is good. Alright. That is a strange looking build. Look at the armor. It just doesn't look right at all, does it? Frost Jewel. We'll take those off real fast. We'll take these off. Take these off. Alright. And actually, we can start with shield and magazine. Sweet. And then we will go ahead and add artillery. So there's our artillery. Actually, again, we got to make sure that we use the giant decoration slots real efficiently. So if there's an artillery option, let's check and see. No, we don't care about that. All right, so artillery is definitely going to go here then. You know, I'm tempted to bring Mind's Eye regardless, just because I don't want to ever bounce. So there's Mind's Eye. Capacity boost needs to be added as well. Did we already get capacity? We already did. Tremor resist is at level 2, and actually it'd be really cool if we brought it up to level 3, wouldn't it? That's flinch free. Oh, Tremor's a level 2 decoration slot, is it not? Ooh, we got these giant decoration slots. Let's check and see what we can get for focus. So there's Divine Blessing. Perfect. That's very efficient. So we picked up 2 levels of focus and finished our Divine Blessing. What else do we have for charger decorations? Vitality, Vitality, Maintenance. Those are not necessarily efficient. We've got 3 giant decoration slots left over. So what do we have so far? Artillery, Guard, Divine Blessing, Health Boost, Flinch Free, Tremor Resist, Focus. So we have to finish Tremor Resist, and we do have to finish Focus. For now, we will go ahead and throw in Tool Specialist, but we're going to jump up here. We'll just throw this on too, right? Obviously, that's way too much focus. What we're going to do now is we're going to check for Tremor. And where would Tremor be? I feel like it would be right over here. Oh, it's right here. My eyes are jumping over it. Footing, Vitality, Evasion, Maintenance, Footing, Defense down. Darn. So these giant decoration slots are actually not that efficient, to tell you the truth, because you don't need to have... Oops. Don't need to have maintenance. I would drop this. Oh, no, it's not going to be dropped. I'm sorry. What I meant to say is we keep this. So we end up with the 2 giant decoration slots and a small decoration slot left over. What would be useful for those decoration slots? Brace Protection, Phoenix, Mighty, Furor, Flawless Challenge, KO. KO. We could just do Stun Resist. I mean, we are talking about defensive setups here, right? So there's just no way to die. Come on. Are you still going to die? Probably. I'll probably still die. You guys will be like, ooh, he guarded. Let's see. Destroyer. Destroy it. Crisis jumping. I mean, there's the offensive guard. Flight. Fortitude expert. Slider. Crisis. Iron Wall. Friendship Gobbler Grinder. Bomber. Okay, Bomber. Dude, I couldn't tell you. Let's take some Thunder Resist, I guess. I don't know. What's our Thunder Resist already at? He causes, ooh, Thunder is at only 8. Doesn't he cause... I thought he causes Thunder Blight, right? He causes Thunder Blight. What does the 1 more level of Thunder Resist bring us up to? Only 16 Thunder Resist. So I'm pretty sure he causes Thunder Blight, but you know, if we have the Steadfast, that doesn't matter. So let's put the Steadfast back on. You guys think I'm crazy for taking Steadfast against him, but he actually KOs pretty fast. So take that back off. We've got Steadfast 3. Sonorous Artillery Blast, Geology, Heavy Artillery, Mire Walker, Hard Meowster, Brace, KO, Protection. Oh no, guys, I don't know what to do for the last one. Let's just take Fortify Handicraft for now. If you guys think of something that should go there, we'll add it. Power Prolonger, that's right. I never thought I'd see the day of the Stun Resist meta. Well, it was always a pretty decent skill, especially if you're fighting like Arch-Tempered Teostra was useful because he could KO you really fast, right? But against this particular guy, Furious Rajang, he KOs very fast. And part of it is just because he attacks so quickly. The other part of it is because he causes Thunder Blight on you if you don't have high enough Thunder Resistance. And a lot of people do not build high enough Thunder Resistance because they don't think of that. So in our case, we just can't be Thunderblighted. We cannot be Thunderblighted. So I don't know. It's funny. We have leftover skill slots, and I don't really know what to spend them on. But we picked up the stun resist, which I think is useful for this fight. I don't think. See, the funny thing is with Fortify, I think the value of Fortify goes down the more defensive your build already is. Let's help Charles. He's a much lower master rank level. We're coming, Charles! One giant decoration slot. Paralyzer, Challenger. Guess we'll add to our KO damage output. That's not really going to be significant either. Yeah, none of them are significant. You guys think about it for a minute, what I ought to add. Maybe a Vade Extender or something like that. So Bombardier is going to affect our damage output. Gojira says, I'm going to bring Defense Boost 7 and Divine Blessing level 5 when I fight Arch-Tempered Namiel, so you can judge my build now. What? What? Building defense boost? You're not allowed to do that. It's illegal. Everyone shame him. Shame! Okay, so obviously this is not going to be a build for optimizing damage against this guy. If you see a optimized damage build, it probably will be a Savage Axe build that hits him in the head over and over again and uses Mind's Eye. That's my guess. This build doesn't deal any melee damage, is terrible melee damage, and mostly we're going to be looking at landing Sade on him of all moves. Sade is going to be hard to land because he moves so much, so I don't really know how it's going to go. I really don't know how it's going to go. Twitch says there's like 7 of us in the session. That's right, because I'm playing with the randoms today. We're playing with the randoms. We're helping the randoms. Randoms need love too. J Drick says if you only had a hard thunder resist decoration. Well, that would probably bring up our damage resistance against his thunder attacks, but I don't think those are... Well, they're kind of more powerful now, aren't they? His thunder attacks are pretty powerful. Tell you what, we will go thunder resist. Just because I think that will be more useful than the KO decoration that we did already put on. I think this ends up being more useful. You'll be surprised, even when you have a defensive build, a seemingly defensive build, when you're relying on Divine Blessing and it does not proc, really all you're talking about is a health boost build, right? If you've got guard 5 and you forget to guard, or he gets you in the middle of your Sade, he hits you, didn't matter that you have guard 5. If the Divine Blessing didn't proc, doesn't matter that you have Divine Blessing Secret. So really, the only skill that's super defensive here is the health boost skill. That's it. And this is why we talk about skills like the elemental resistance skills, which are fairly cheap and offer quite a bit of resistance, especially because they can help nullify ailments. And, yeah, I said that right. Ailments, right? Is it ailments? Blights, right? Oh, there we go. Blights. Yeah, okay, I was mixing it up. So they can nullify blights. And then also... Oh, he doesn't have the camp. Let's run over here, I guess. So they can nullify blights, but then after that, you really don't have a lot of options. You got defense boost, and you got heroics. Those are your options, right? So Divine Blessing Seeker is real powerful, but it does not always activate. Hold on. Hold on, do we have hot drink? Yes, we do. On our way. He forgot to augment the weapon. Well, we're not rushing to augment this weapon right away. We're not rushing to augment it. I have a lot of weapons that I play with, so I don't augment them right away. I don't have enough materials for that. Oh, God. Wow, I climbed up that for no reason, apparently. Oh, I need to unlock the Raider Rider for this map. If I don't do that soon, I should just stop playing. Running. Yeah, Divine Blessing is so good, except for the few times where it doesn't activate. Let's say you're fighting a monster who could two-shot you. Well, then in theory, if he hits you twice in a row, and both times Divine Blessing didn't activate, you're dead. So are the odds of that high? Probably not. But actually it can happen. So Divine Blessing, as powerful as it is, it's more of a luxury skill than you realize. In a sense, it helps you attack more. We brought focus onto the build, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Just checking. Alright, here we go. Wow, where was I aiming that? I thought that it would have turned all the way, but actually it went into the attack right away. That's annoying. So running Mind's Eye against this fight might actually be really nice. Might be very convenient. It's not a particularly expensive skill, but if you have a weapon that is strongly affected by his hard points, then Mind's Eye is nice to actually own here. He does like to move, doesn't he? There's a mount. Oh man, that used up a lot of stamina. Oh, look at that. Somebody gave me my stamina back. So my teammates, I waited for them to come over, and now I'm ending them out. And so they're all going to get to punish him. Very important, guys. Very important that you do that to help your teammates out. He's going to hop backwards, right? Yes, he is. Oh, we're going to try and punish that. And it totally missed him. I don't understand. What the... I haven't, you know, it's funny, I haven't spammed Sade in so long, I'm not that good at it. Damage taken reduced, we are Thunder Blighted, but think about it, he can't stun us, so it just doesn't matter that we are Thunder Blighted. No risk. Very low risk to us. That sucks. You know, it's funny, I haven't done save spam in so long, I don't really remember how to do it. I don't really remember, like, all the strategies for getting it out fast. Darn, I thought it was guarding. Yeah, I haven't done the save spam in a really long time, so my mind doesn't really have the attack patterns very well memorized. Imagine having 4K hours and not having materials. Am I missing materials? Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't really farm for the health regen augmentations very much. Also, a lot of that time was spent in the base game. Don't forget that. I can't believe I just walked into that. Damage taken reduced again. That is pretty useful. Ouch. Darn, right in the middle of my recovery. Alright, well my teammates are getting the punish on him at least. Ooh, look at the chip damage from that move. That move is high chip damage. Not affected by the tremor. Ooh, not affected by the tremors. Guess we weren't close enough there. He's got us. Oh, guess we still got hit. Damage taken reduced though. So Divine Blessing Secret activates fairly often, and it is such a powerful skill for helping you survive multi-hit attacks like that. Oh, what a pity. Oh my god. He's gonna go eat. Oh, come on, man. Dude, it is hard to land the Sate on him. The Sate is just taking so long. Trying to predict him. Amazing. He's so small. Ouch. His body's so small, you have to aim it right on him. You can't, like, kind of be off and still land it. It's gonna miss. That new Thunder Spit move can easily be avoided by rolling toward him. Yeah, he puts it in a specific line. He puts it in a specific line in front of him. You can roll toward him or away from him. Either way. Nice, we got the guard point. You can roll toward him or away from him. Either way will work. You just can't be in the line. And the line has the same range, like the same positioning every time. So you can kind of predict where it's going to be. Okay. There's our blue sharpness. He's so mad. You know what we should do? We should farm up a bazillion of those sharp scales or sharpening scales and then never have to use our wheel again. Our, not our wheel, our, what do they call that? Whetstone. My friend under HR 49 can augment his weapons while I'm HR 45, haven't unlocked it. Why is that? Sorry for asking. Here's a sub. Oh, thank you very much, Iceman. Also, I have no idea. It's been a long time since I was in high rank, wondering what high rank does. However, I was thinking about maybe putting together a video that talked about exactly what gets unlocked at every level. And all we hit is Nergigante. So sad, dude. God. I don't know, guys. This build is survivable, but it is questionable how much damage I've been doing with the Sage spam. Oh man, see how Grim and Jim, Jam, they need to get their asses over here because they're going to miss out on the benefit. That was pretty entertaining. What? What happened? I'm really liking Mind's Eye decoration. I think that Mind's Eye should probably be on all of your Furious Rajang builds. It's actually really convenient. Like, because Normally you'd just be like, I don't need Mind's Eye, I'll just hit him in the head and be more accurate. But the reality is you end up making mistakes, and when you do, having those on make it much easier. Did he live? Dude, there's just no point in using this playstyle because he moves so fast you never hit him. She hit him with the sword and shield all the time. These sword and shield attacks land on him easy because they have much lower commitment. Brrr. Got me right at the end. Here we go. So this move is kind of punishable. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the punish on that, but actually I think he still had an opening to get away from us. Did we just roll backwards into that by accident? Jesus. Alright, he's all super mad. Let's go ahead and put on our Rocksteady. Who's he gonna go after? He's going after Grim? I think he hit me too there, actually. And he's just gone before the Sade has come out. I don't think that Sade's an effective method of fighting him. I think that Sade may seem appealing because, oh man, it's going to be safer, but it is safer in fact, but it's just like, you don't do any damage, so. I think we could put together a Charge Blade build that just adds Mind's Eye decoration and is still fairly defensive, you know what I mean? I almost feel like maybe we'll do the opposite and just take off. Woo! Looks like we would have lived, guys. Rocksteady for the win. Rocksteady will actually help you with that grab, because if you're in the grab, there's nothing you can do about it at that point. Really? That didn't reach? You basically have to be so good at the Sade that you can predict him. You can be like, all right, he's gonna be over here, which is exactly what that was. God damn, dude. I was just throwing that out there because I'm about to lose my shield. Alright, he's gonna run off to the next area. Have you tried an Insect Glaive on him with the super fast Kinsect build? Might be able to hit him a lot more often. Take your DPS way up. What if we played only Kinsect versus him? Let's do an only Kinsect build. The one time Rocksteady is useful. Rocksteady's not that bad. Rocksteady's definitely more dangerous than it used to be, but I still like it. I think that Rocksteady can be thought of as more of a offensive. Come on, man, my weapon's not drawn. Offensive mantle these days. Don't do it. What was that? He still kind of flinched when he did the flinch shot on him. It's very interesting. think he's gonna jump on you. Charles is like, hell no. Bruh. Well, that's what we were looking for. Here goes. Definitely a problem with being able to chase this guy and being able to handle all of his fast moves and being able to actually land your moves before he's gone. Those are all significant problems for this fight. I do feel that the Gun Lance was doing a better job than the Charge Blade Sade attacks. Maybe Charge Blade Savage Axe would actually work much better. What's he gonna do? He turned around and punished it so fast. Damage taken reduced. We got some guy running heals. Wow, I was expecting that move to be a different move. I thought he was jumping on me, but he wasn't. I like that new move. That's the Vine move from... Oops. From the Ancient Lesson. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the Vine move from the Ancient Lesson. I like the way it looks. It's really cool looking. God, I get hit by that move all the time, man. Zim! What's his name? Zim Jim Jam? Zimmy Jim Jam! No! I'm looking for an opening for the save. Oh, instead I'm getting handled, man. Not KO'd, though. Never KO'd. Never KO'd. I think that is very useful for this fight. I don't feel like I've landed a Sade in a long time. Is that the host lagging out? What's going on? Yeah, the host is lagging out. Hey, buddy. You gonna do some... Oh, snap. There he goes. I think the host is still here. Oh my god. He's exhausted? Easy free damage, guys. Oh, and the fight's over then. Should I do it? Oh, he's dead. I was going to throw him into the wall again after he stands back up, because my Temporal Mantle was still working. TGC is basically a punching bag for Jang right now. Well, we learn a lot when we're punching bags. Oh, there we go. Rajang Heart. We were missing one of those. We needed one. We learn a lot about the fight when we play defense. For example, after he's landed multiple hits on us, he's not able to kill us, and I do feel that the stun resist plays a role here because we're often... So think of it like this. He's going to Thunderblight you often in the fight. He really will. He's got a lot of moves that come out pretty fast, and he's got several new lightning moves that he's using, and if they touch you, you're going to be Thunderblighted. So you either have to stop and eat Nullberry, and if you're stopping to eat the Nullberry, you still have a chance for him to land a second move on you, because you have to sheath your weapon. That's especially important for slow sheathing weapons like, let's say, the Charge Blade. So he still has another chance to land another move on you, and if he did that, you will probably be stunned on the second move, right? You'll probably be stunned, and then your risk of dying is really, really good. Your risk of dying is very high at that point. So stun resist is decent for him. Tremor resist, I don't think tremor resist is really that necessary. I think the tremor resist at least gives you an opening to punish him, but I don't think it's actually that necessary. Fan says, time to try the Furious Heavy Bowgun. That's right. Mitch says, how's the new Rajang? Just as scary as the normal one? He is scarier than the normal one. He's definitely more difficult. Jacob Russ says, I don't know what if he had a mechanic where the more he hits you, the more damage you take from the thunder, like it lowers your elemental resistance. I don't know, something cool. What? Bailey says, can the lance deal decent damage? Yeah, any weapon can defeat a monster, right? So you can use the lance. The lance is dealing relatively less damage than other weapon classes. It's not that the lance deals terrible damage. You can defeat a monster in a reasonable amount of time with the lance. It's just relative to the other weapons, it tends to deal less damage. So that's the main problem for the lance. I don't see why it has to be that way. I don't really know what the excuse for that is. I don't agree with it. I think it should be doing about as much damage as the other weapons. That's how I feel that that's how the lance should be performing. In fact, I think the lance right now should have its one decent Iceborne move that was added. The what is it called? Counter claw. That should be upgraded so that it works on elemental moves. It's not even that vital of a move. You will rarely see speedrunners use counter claw. They will use it to maybe reset a soft spot, but if they're going fast enough, the monster dies before even resetting the soft spot. So it's kind of in a sad state in my opinion. Anyways, what should we do next? Oh right, heavy bowgun. Heavy bowgun time, sweet. Time for that heavy bowgun. He lost his thunder on his beam, only his new spit has it. Really? Interesting. Forge equipment, weapons, heavy bowgun. Actually, so this is faster, right? Demon Lord Beast Buster. What a name, dude. Beast Buster. Equip now? Of course. Of course we're going to equip that now. Sweet. Man, it's looking nice. And let's see. So if this is probably going to be a Nargacuga build, is it not? If I had to guess. Probably going to be a Nargacuga build. Heavy bowgun. Oh, wait. This one right here. Demon Lord Beastbuster. Oh, nope. You can actually run the sticky ammo 3 with high... It's possible to run it with high recoil. It doesn't really bother it too much. What about reload assist? Ooh, very interesting. Let's put on the shield. We like shield. Let's bring the recoil on it down. I want to try it out. Check out my build for it using Narga and Agitator 7. Alright. Using Narga and Agitator 7. Let me jump off to the training area. And let's go take a look at that build. So we're going to jump over to the Discord. And we're going to scroll down to builds. This is where you are posting. This is where Fan is posting builds. Let's see. Heavy bowgun. Demon Lord Beastmaster. Narga. Raging Bracky. Narga. Narga. What a term. So let me just do a quick comparison though with this same build, okay? I want to see what it feels like. By the way, what are you doing? You're doing 5 recoil. Wait, it reaches recoil 1. That's what you were mentioning earlier. That's what you were mentioning earlier. Oh, you're right. It does. Interesting. How much does that affect the damage output, though? Alright, so that gives you an impression of the rate of fire. And then slow reload. I think that the clip's large enough for that to matter, actually. Oh man, people are gonna love this. So for pure sticky ammo build, guys, this is going to be your best option now. Whereas if you're going to run clusters, Magna Gametis is still going to outrun this particular heavy bowgun. because the Magna Gametis gets an extra shot of the cluster bombs in its clip. However, when you're playing, with multiplayer, you pretty strictly don't use the cluster bombs. Man, that's crazy. So we did attack boost, agitator, resent, health boost, free element, ammo up, evade window. What did you do? Agitator 7. Wait, we're running Agitator 7. What kind of build is this that I put together? I'm confused. Oh, that's attack boost 7. I'm going crazy. That's what's going on. All right. Like, what am I looking at wrong? Brachydial braces. Did you go with beta or alpha? You went with alpha. All right, hold on. We can fix that. Can we fix that, actually? I don't know if we can fix that. What are you running to, by the way? You're not... Oh, you are running health boost on it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do I not have the Raging Brachydios coil? That would be interesting. Am I just missing it? This is the worst system for finding stuff. What a terrible system. Should just be alphabetical order. Should just be alphabetical order, because that would be extremely easy if you did it that way, right? All right, so after testing that, let's go back to the central area. We're going to go talk to the smithy. We're going to get the pieces we need built. I'm going to talk to you guys in the chat room now. Sorry, I've been ignoring you a little bit to get this all done. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Matthias says, how did you get that layered armor? How do I get that layered armor? The Silver Knight armor was like a premium collection or something like that. It was a pre-order thing that you got with the larger set, the larger version of the game. Twitch says, why didn't they call it the Nutbuster? I know, right? Maybe they lower lance damage because of the shield. I actually do not feel more survivable with the lance. I feel less survivable with the lance. I feel like I'm constantly in danger. Fan says, check out my build. David says, Raging Heavy Bowgun is meta for Sticky 3. Beats out the Aqua Shot, I'm pretty sure. Recoil 1 and only slow reload is godly. Game Addict says, is 288 considered a good value for true raw damage? I suppose. Gemini says, I give you Beast Buster. That's right. Mike Johnson says, what's another collaboration you'd like to see in Monster Hunter World? Let's have a Dark Souls collaboration. David says, use it a lot with great success. Lance is supposed to be a defensive weapon, but the low mobility and slow sheath time that often gets you into trouble. That's right. Low mobility and slow sheath time is so bad. You got hops too. You don't got rolls. So it's not just low mobility. You walk slow, you have an inferior dodge, and you have a slow sheath speed. It is ironically a dangerous weapon to use. You get yourself in trouble with that weapon easily. Easily. Who remembers Arch-Tempered Nergigante chipping right through the lance shield? Remember that? People would just die because you can't guard them. Try 3 recoil mod, 1 reload, and a shield. You'll fall in love very quickly. Fan says, since you're not running Safajiva, the resentment on your set is useless. That's right. Moketo says, oh, actually, so Fan, I was like messing around with a resentment for fighting Raging Brachydios, and resentment activates pretty much the whole fight in the last stage. That's why we were messing around with that. So, okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and forge equipment. Yeah, I've been working on builds specifically for those 2 monsters. Mostly just doing that. What do we want? We want... Oh, but we don't have a Shari Shvalda gem. Alright, let's go get a Shari Shvalda gem. Let's do it. Let's do it. See, I would have to do all this all over again on the PlayStation. It is just quite a lot of grinding. It really is. Oops, not that. Quite a lot of grinding is what I'm learning. It is hard to play on both. Wait, you can get gold melding tickets from the... That's new. Do you guys remember this? I don't remember this being available. What? I don't remember that. That seems new. Unable to connect to the comment section. Oh, okay, I'm refreshing it. Backing up here. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and update the I'm gonna update the snack fund, okay? So Rage Quitter COD. Thank you once again, Anthony Tran and Thumper World. That was a very generous donation, guys. Let me just update this now. Oops. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. Sweet. Run up here. Forge equipment. Armor. Raging Bracky Alpha. There we go. That makes perfectly good sense. I like that. Hold on, let me jump back to your build. I'm going to think about it. So you build 2 levels of the Raging Bracky to pick up the Agitator skill. And I guess that makes sense for optimizing your damage output. Oops. Skills. Let's look up artillery real fast. I actually want to see the most efficient way to build artillery. So Raging Brachydios is giving you some options. Zora gives you some options. Dodo Gamma. Cool. So it looks like that new piece of armor is a really strong piece of armor. That is very efficient. Yeah, I gotta agree with that. We'll see if we can fit... What else do you have? You have a Vade window on? Where's a Vade window coming from? Vade window is probably coming from the Narga set. So Vade window, piercing shots. Nargacuga Faults. What if we put this on? Oh, I already have it on. And Nargacuga Greaves, Vade window. So let's say I didn't care to have the Agitator secret because it's not a priority. What would be a priority? Probably, because all these are really bad. These are all really bad. We're using Brachydium braces, which means we can't use the... Let's just take a quick look. This one's tempting, actually, to get Divine Blessing and Health Boost. See, we're thinking about doing that rather than picking up Agitator 7. I appreciate the damage increase from Agitator 7. Maybe what we can... Well, no, there's no way actually to test Agitator in that. They should have a way for you to test Agitator. God, that's annoying that you can't test it. I gotta see what is the Agitator giving us again in terms of attack. Man, that's 28 attack. That's actually quite good. That's quite good. That's actually pretty good. It's the heavy bowgun. It's already pretty defensive. I mean, here, let's play it that way. Let's play it that way. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. I consider something like Agitator Secret to be something you can give... Oh, right, we haven't crafted this. That's why we were coming over here in the first place. I consider Agitator one of those skills that you can give up and trade with defense, but it's so good here. It's so much. Oh, it says we actually do own it. Well, where the hell is it? Ah, we needed a sort. There it is. Okay. God, isn't that annoying? Okay. Sweet. Super sweet. We'll move these off real fast. Is the Furious Rajang Heavy Bowgun really the best new sticky heavy bowgun, even beating out all Safi builds? Yes. Well, the Safi builds didn't really change sticky ammo. So after the Safijiva heavy bowguns came out, you would still just use Magna Gametis. And now Magna Gametis is beat by this heavy bowgun. This is pretty important information if you think about it. You finished peak on your build as well. So maybe there's plenty of room for some kind of defensive setup in the first place. Oh yeah, I noticed you don't build KO. So you're just going pure damage on your setup here. But we're going to go KO Vitality for sure. Because if you think about it, well, I don't know. Maybe a speedrunner would use this build and not bother with cluster bombs. No, they would definitely take cluster bombs. Cluster bombs are so important. They would definitely take cluster bombs. Why wouldn't they? So we're going to have Slugger. Let's see what else. We got free element ammo up. We've got true spare shot. And we have artillery. We're basically done. Everything else can just go toward damage or defense. We're basically done. Let's finish off Agitator Secret. Wait, we can actually finish off Agitator Secret with one decoration. Alright, so Agitator Secret's done. The last thing I would build, probably some guard. Oh, guard up's got to go on. So yeah, guard up. There we are. And then probably some guard. So 3 levels of guard. I can't remember what that gives you. Greatly decreases the impact. So you don't need 3. 3 is not going to help you that much. Three just helps you get away sooner. I mean, you could probably run without the shield. No, why would you do that, though? It wouldn't make any sense to do that. Oh, this heavy bowgun doesn't use Elementalist, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Mighty Bow, Mind's Eye. Flight, Challenger, Potential Fury, Mighty Slider. I mean, let's get Peak on for the moment. We could drop Shield and take Peak, actually. No, you know, I don't want to have to try and outspace a really powerful move. I'd rather just stand still and guard it. I guess we'll take 1 level of Evade Extender. Evade Extender is always good on the heavy bowguns. Alright, so our builds are a little bit different. I don't worry about peak performance. What else do I not worry about? I didn't worry about attack boost either. But if you were trying, guys, if you're trying to cap out the damage on your sticky ammo, you would take both of those. It's just that for my build, I preferred Slugger for multiplayer, Slugger, and peak performance is alright. I think, yeah, I like peak performance. There's always decisions you can make with your setup, you know what I mean? Certain decisions. Let me close this down. Alright, thanks for sharing that with us, fan. Let me go ahead and update my layered armor. This would have been my old sticky build. Actually, let's go ahead and replace this. And we're going to call this sticky. Okay. Dooba-doo, Scooby, dooba-dooba-doo. Who doesn't want to watch some sticky ammo gameplay? Probably the most exciting thing you've ever watched in your life? Sticky ammo. Probably the most exciting thing. Oops. Gaze upon the... Oh, no. I don't know about that. No flares! Oh, my lord. How are there no flares for this guy? Dude, why aren't people up at 3 a.m. in the morning fighting this guy? Do you still have one level 1 slot open? I don't think I do. Does it look like I do? Oh, right. And let's check the bowgun mods. Did I leave them? Yeah, recoil and shield. All right. I'm ready. Sweet. Just joined people in my session. Well, no one else was running Furious Rajang either. Bombardier. Oh, man, that's some lightning. Lightning right outside the window. Any mods to just make the game run at 2 times speed. That'd be crazy. Where did free element ammo up come from in the build? We have it on in the charm slot, where it's very efficient to build it. It's very efficient to use the charm slot for that. There's also the Arch and Van braces, but those are just okay. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I think I'm ready to do an armor review where I talk about all the available armor in the game. I'm scared to do it right before Elytron comes out, but he doesn't come out till May. He doesn't come out till May. If I knew what his armor set did ahead of time, I could just go ahead and go for it, but one of my most viewed videos was in the base game where I talked about pretty much every single piece of armor in the game. What is this guy doing? Get out of here. Blazed says 4 a.m. here. I'm up because I'm a loser. Eric says, I'd also like it if the hot triple poke could auto latch like sword and shield. Are you talking about the triple poke with the lance? Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. That is literally lance gameplay, guys. Triple poke. The lance does this. Poke, poke, poke. Hop. Poke, poke, poke. Hop. Poke, poke, poke. Damn, my mind is just blowing up. That is crazy fun. I'm just teasing. Alpha says, I think the new Namiel Gamma armor might shift the elemental meta. You're probably right. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder when I should do my armor review. No, you're right, fan. The Master Gamma armors are probably going to change it. You're still missing a level 1 decoration. All right. Oh, you're right. You are right. So what that tells me is we can fill it in with Iron Wall, and then we can drop jumping and fill this in with Iron Wall as well. Where's Iron Wall? Now we have much better guard. And then, you know what? We could do Iron Wall over here as well. Let's do... Actually, we'll do True Shot. I don't know why. Maybe just to remind myself that True Shot even exists. Alright, we're good. Alright. Poke, poke, poke. Headlock. Poke, poke, poke. And then counterattack, cancel. Poke, poke, poke. Or you can go poke, poke, poke. Finishing thrust. So it'd be dash attack, finishing thrust. Poke, poke, poke. And your last option is poke, 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 hop. Or poke, 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 actual counterattack. None of those are too exciting. Poke, 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 poke. We can play some Lance sometime. I haven't done Lance in a while. Maybe I'll just do it for fun. Turk says, I think Archtemper Teostra is the last one to be released. What? Gamma Master Rank. I bet they won't make it too strong. Twitch says, the rubber ducky is an arsehole. Is it? Sofia is going to be better than Nami Y. AOCU. Jacob says, honestly, they just need to make the Lance moveset more fun. I really want to like the Lance, but it has so many downsides and it isn't even that fun for most people. Right? So one issue is how fun is it? The other issue is how strong is it? You can take a weapon that is not that fun and still use it because it's so powerful. Cluster bombs are almost a perfect example of that from the base game. Cluster bombs get boring fast, but people use it in order to speed through a monster, so it's effective, and people use it because it's effective. But you're never going to use like the lance to speed through a monster. It just doesn't work that way. You're going to always get a faster run with cluster bomb spam in the base game. How long has the stream been going? Should I join the session? Oh, actually, I might be wrapping up soon. Yeah, we're at 2.5 hours. This might be the last run. I'm sorry, Frosty. Frosty, I'm so sorry. Destiny says, well, TGC, I'm going to bed. Have a nice sleep along to everyone else. Game Addict says, but there is the guard dash for Lance is a pretty good move. Dodge while blocking. No, that's that's what everyone says. Guard dash is so good. Well, yeah, but I mean, if you actually guard something while guard dashing, then you got the whole flinch mechanic, or the impact mechanic. You're like knocked all the way back. And when you don't get hit by a move, you take like one step forward. Like, geez Louise, wouldn't it be nice if you could just walk forward? But no, you got like the slow walk. You got the slowest walk in the game. It's, yeah, I'm very dissatisfied with the Lance at this point. Oh my God, he's right there. Do I have a hot drink? Oh, is he gonna fight me now? I don't have a hot drink. We need to get back inside. Let me back inside. Run! Oh my God, he's gonna kill me before I can sneak back in. Oh my God, he did! There we go. Say goodbye to Bombardier. Bye, Bombardier. Kitsune's like, here's a heart. I just wanted to sneak back in, dude. I didn't have a hot drink, and I just want to start the fight with the goddamn hot drink. Now we have no Bombardier, and we have one less life. Amazing. No Bombardier, guys. God damn, dude. Stupid as hell. I hate hot drink, man. I hate hot drink. I hate cold drink. Oh, but he was in the older game. Yeah, it just takes a slot up, though. It takes a slot up in your item loadout, and then it's just this thing you have to drink or you're punished for not drinking it. Oh, that's feeling pretty strong. Not gonna lie, that's feeling pretty strong. Why does normal ammo even exist at this point? If you can have all this. Imagine using any other weapon, guys. Are you serious? Why would you ever use any other weapon at this point? Dude, it's ridiculous. Dealt a little bit of mounting damage here. Temporal Mantle for the win. Oh, these guys aren't even going to come close to me in damage. I don't think they're going to come close. And I'm giving the team out KOs. Okay. That's fair. Fair and balanced. What is like Capcom love sticky ammo? What the hell? This is... They might as well change it to Monster Hunter sticky ammo. Don't worry, we just guard it. Oh, that's okay. We just guard it. Just guard everything. Oh, look at that. We still got hit by the move. Better be careful here. Alright, we're good. Shock Trap. So shock traps do work on him. I did not know. Poor Kitsune using something that isn't this heavy bowgun. What are you thinking, man? Oh no, so much sticky all day. Here, let's put some sticky stuff all over his face. I'm gonna run out of sticky ammo for using this heavy bowgun. My #1 complaint for the sticky ammo was that the damage wasn't high enough. The damage is definitely high enough at this point. Did he just go to sleep? Dude, this is ridiculous. Nice job. Oh, but he didn't hit a wall. God, I'm gonna go solo extreme behemoth with this. Imagine not running sticky ammo heavy bowgun at this point. Do other weapons exist? I just finished using like Charge Blade for 3 games in a row. It was so much work. That's okay, we just guard it, guys. No problem. Poor Twitch. I feel sorry for him because he's using anything other than the sticky ammo. Imagine using anything other than sticky ammo at this point. No true shot necessary, guys. Why would you use true shot even? You just use the sticky ammo. Oh, that's process ammo. I'm not even running Bombardier on this. Consider that. Fan says it's faster than rapid fire normal ammo 3. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, man. They work in both the only crushes. I thought armor, arms, means, and rage. Rip Twitch trying to play meta and dying. Twitch, soon you will learn there is only one weapon in the game. It's called... Hey, wait, can we paralyze him? Let's paralyze him. Is everyone here? Oh, is Tracy dead? Tracy's dead. Bye, Tracy. Tracy, no! Poor Tracy. It wasn't your fault, Tracy. It was my fault. I should have been there for you. Should have been running wide range. Fan says, that's why I was running peak since the health regen on this thing is gross. Yeah, you probably could get away with peak. Look at that. This is the last time we saw Tracy before Furious Rajang made Tracy disappear. Now Tracy has like a Crime Watch Daily file or something. They're like, and that's the last time Tracy was seen with her boyfriend, Furious Rajang. Good fight. Bro, I hate the fact that I ran out of stamina because of hot drink. Dude, I got killed by hot drink too. Right at the beginning of the fight. I was trying to get... I mean, that's part of why we lost. I used one of the lives. I was just trying to get back in because I was like, oh yeah, hot drink. I got to go grab one of those. So I was just trying to crawl back in and he fucking killed me while I was trying to crawl in. I'm going to bed before I die of sleep deprivation. Stay safe. See you later, gaming addict. Well, if you guys stay indoors and play Monster Hunter all day long, you will be perfectly safe. All you have to do is play Monster Hunter. Ah, jeez Louise, man. Imagine using any other weapon at this point. It's not even augmented, guys. You ready for the augment? Let's go give it a health regen augment. So ridiculous. Why would they add this to the game? It was so unnecessary. You know what needs help? Normal ammo. Normal ammo almost never gets used. Normal ammo never gets used. And they give us a new sticky ammo meta. So what are we missing here? Give me one that I can actually steal from. Too many weapons now. What is this? That's not gonna help. Can I steal from this one? Yeah, I could probably steal from this one. Sorry, Magdagometus. Oh, I still don't have it. Charged Deathly Shocker. Guiding Reef Dragon Bone. Weird. Let's try a different weapon. Raging Destroyer. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. Do a pure damage build with health boost, of course. How's it going, Enzu? How is it going? Demon Lord Beastbuster. Oh my god. You know I'm gonna make some freaking annoying video now. New meta. It's the new meta, guys. Guys, it's the new meta. If I don't make it, somebody else is gonna make it. They're gonna be like, it's the new meta. Beastbuster, guys. Did you know about it? New meta. All that sticky was borderline abusive. That's right. Jeez Louise. GC, what event quest should I be doing? What event quest should you be doing? Should you be doing any of them right now? I don't know if any of them are a must-do. Enzu says I have a confession. Ooh. Let's hear it. Let's hear this hot confession. Who has something to confess? Sticky finger. How's it going, Taryn? Capcom right now. You know what they need? More sticky ammo. I don't think they had enough sticky ammo. That's what Capcom's thinking. The Capcom devs look at each other. They're like, we could probably buff the lance and the hunting horn. And then they're like, you know what? What the players really need? Sticky ammo. More sticky ammo. That's what the developers decided when they were picking the weapons out. They're like, I think they could use more sticky ammo. What do you guys think? Yeah, we better give them more sticky. So that everybody absolutely uses it. Everything has recoil 1 now except normal ammo. Good night to everyone except the dev who thought that heavy bowgun was balanced. Ingabata beat you to the new meta. It's the new meta. Jojo says, GE, if I just came back from KT meta, what's the fastest way to reach this build, says Jojo. Well, Jojo, you would, I guess you'd play through Iceborne, and then after you finish Iceborne, you would unlock Furious Rajang as soon as possible, and then kick his booty a few times and hope that you pick up the mantle, the Rajang Heart. I might become a hunting horn main now. Pretty fun to use. Pretty fun to use to meh. What? What is he talking about meth for? I think he's talking about meth. Okay. Getting super tired of not having hot drink on this map. This map is very... Hot drink is annoying. The map's great. Hot drink is annoying. Oh, I forgot to eat a meal. Whoops. Let's grab Bombardier. Alright, so this time we're going to play with Bombardier. This time we're going to play with Bombardier. And we're going to grab a hot drink. He's not going to... Oop. I've already got hot drink. He's not going to kill us on our way to going back to get more hot drink. That's not going to happen this time. He clearly needs to be thrown into a wall. No, he doesn't. He's all mad. That's us going, ugh. Ouch. Oh my god, this should be illegal. Oh, we got our temporal mantle on, man. God damn it. He's still really fast. Like, holy cow, man. Crazy. I don't even feel like sheathing the weapon to put on rocks today. I might as well just keep shooting. Heart's broken, man. Is this even legal? I don't think this is legal. I think you have to have a license to do this much damage to Furious Rajang. Nah, I'm just kidding. I bet you that the spread ammo still does more damage. Great job on the flint shop. I'm like 100% sure spread ammo is still doing way more damage, but in terms of multiplayer, this is it. All that stuff we were doing with the gun lance and the charge blade, put it all away and learn how to play sticky ammo heavy bowgun, because those other methods are not even going to be close to this. Randy Orton, what? How did that miss him? Has he already been paralyzed once? I could have sworn somebody paralyzed him. Probably the little dudes. Oops, just kind of shooting anywhere, aren't I? This is all you ever needed. This is all you ever needed. This is so ridiculous. Oh my god, paralyzed? Capcom releases Furious Rajang. Also Capcom. Releases Sticky Ammo Recoil 1. Oh my god, dude. This guy's got no chance. It's impossible. Alright. We gotta get more ammo. Dude. Dude. Let's run in here. Doopy doopy doo. Scoopy doopy. Let's grab some more sticky, so we can get all that sticky stuff all over his face. Man, I'm getting some frame slowdowns. I don't think these old consoles can handle this game. Man, I can't wait for the new consoles. Are you guys excited for the new Xbox, new PlayStation? How about PC players? I heard that the new Xbox and new PlayStation are pretty cutting edge. So much for stopping them. Oh well. You can use craft all on Sticky 3 to save time on this weapon as long as you craft during an odd number, which is really easy to do with the clip size of 4. Very interesting. I don't really think I need help with that, to be honest, though. Probably should have shot him first. Just to make sure. Oh, just to make sure that doesn't happen. God damn it. It occurred to me that somebody might have already used a trap on him. But it only occurred to me after I set it down. Alright, well, we'll still fight him. That's my fault. Should have shot him first. Nice, he's gone. Should have shot him first and then laid the trap down. Learning my lesson. Well, he's dead in like 6 minutes, man. No, that's too strong. That's way too strong. I've pretty much dropped the guy that was my best friend is so fricked that he would say to hell with the bro code, honestly. What? Wait, oh, this is the drama, right? Oh, okay, I missed the drama. Hold on. What was the drama? I'm talking to a girl. Recently, I found out that someone that is supposed to be my best friend slept with her. Now she is being distant. Oops. Oops. Oh, whoopsie. Enzu, I'm going to give you some good advice right now. The trick is to have no friends. If you have no friends, your girlfriend can't sleep with any of them. See? So Enzu says, I'm also wondering what I need to do to make her not feel like I'm pissed off with her. I'm more pissed with the person that is supposed to be my best friend. Everything she has told me, I've believed. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. No, she cheated on you, dude. If that doesn't bother you, like if she's a 10 or whatever, you can be like, all right, you're a 10 and we will stay together because of that. But you do not have to be nice to her at all about it, in my opinion. If you're along the lines of, please stay with me, I don't think I could do better than you, you're afraid of being alone, in my opinion. No, she's in trouble. She's in trouble, and you're naive if you don't think she'd do that again, in my opinion. Most definitely not Jay. You need to talk to her. Don't talk about the incident unless she brings it up. Just tell her that you feel like a relationship's going south and you would like to salvage it before things. Bro, if you're not married to her and she's not a 10, I would just get another girlfriend. That's what I would do. Just get another girlfriend, Eric. It would not be fun breaking up with her, but I would just break up with her. Video browser says you can. By the way, oh no, never mind. Anyways, video browser says you can use craft all. Oh, I already read that one. Right, I already read that one. My bad. I pretty much dropped the guy that was my best friend. Is so fricked that he would say to hell with the bro code. Enzu, there never was a bro code. The only code is the one in his DNA, his genetics, that says sleep with any girl. That's the only code. You got the code, all the guys got the same code. Sleep with any girl. Careful, Peter, thanks for the stream today, buddy. It's 8:22 a.m. right now. Oh yeah, it's like 3:23 a.m. for me. Thank you very much, Twitch. Glad you had fun. Let's update the toilet paper fund. I do not know what that sign is. If she cheated on you, she better be smoking hot if you are not breaking up with her. And you better let her know that too. Like, just tell her, you are supposed to be broken up with, but because you're so hot, I'll let it pass this time. But I'm furious. I'm furious, Rajang, and I get a huge... No, anyways. But yeah, you don't need to be like, oh, it's okay, I forgive you and all that stuff. No way, man. No way. She will not respect you if you're like that. You should be ready to break up with her in a heartbeat. And your friend, I mean... Yeah, he fricked you, man. He fricked you behind your back. He fricked your girlfriend, and he wasn't nice to you. But I honestly am not surprised by that. I think that all guys are that way. Even guys who think that they're not that way are probably that way. Trust no one. When you're young and you're hopeful and you're like, oh man, I could get along with people. You're like, let's be a community. That's how when you are young. The older you get, I'm 31 now. The older you get, the more conservative you get, and you start believing in this other phrase called trust no one. Because that's how it really is. Trust no one never gets you stabbed behind the back. You're never surprised by anything. Trust no one. Imagine not knowing the pound sign. Oh, that's the pound sign. For some reason, I feel like it's... I don't know. Right, the euro is the E. I always confuse that. I don't know why. Alpha says, do you actually have any toilet paper? Believe it or not, I do, and I bought some more just yesterday, technically 2 days ago. Eric says, I'm not saying don't break up with her. I'm just saying not all breakups need to end with both sides hating each other. Yes, they do. Devin says, thanks for the stream. Love learning from you. Twitch says, imagine not knowing the pound sign. Currently farming Arch-Tempered Cove Poopy because I want some weapons to upgrade. Very good. Zane says, dumper. Veranetti says, you guys ready for Arch-Tempered Naviel? I'm not. Cheaters aren't keepers. GTFO. I think they can be, but you have to be in a position of power in the relationship. And when she's cheated on you, if you are not in that position of power right away, I feel like she just won't respect you and she will very likely cheat on you again later. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So if you don't have something that she desperately needs and she's trying to stay with you, if you're the one trying to stay with her, you are on your way to not having a happy relationship. She will not respect you and she will definitely use you again. So if she's trying her best to ask for forgiveness and to keep the relationship together, you might have a salvageable relationship. If it's the other way around, if she cheated on you and you're begging her not to go, you are in so much trouble. Just go to the next girl, seriously, or go to get a different relationship. It's just not going to be a happy relationship, in my opinion, anyways. And my expert opinion: doesn't matter if she's hot, have more respect for yourself, dump the cheater. Well, I'm not going to say it does not matter if it's hot, but it does matter who has power in the relationship matters quite a lot. So if you have a lot of power in the relationship and you really find her attractive and you like her personality, you fit together, and she's like, "Come on, please forgive me," then maybe try to work something out. Otherwise, no way, man. What else are people saying? Let's see. I want to see the Gamma set of Namiel, otherwise it's a fight not worth it except for the potential layered armor. Lunastra best girl. Veranet Gaming says her Nova is already bad enough in Master Rank. Namiel is like KD. The Arch-Tempered version is easy as well. Lud Nostra. Zane says, nope, last time I was cheated on, I kicked the girl out of my house. You're out of here, bit. Yeah, guys will definitely sleep with your girlfriend. That's why the first trick is to have no friends. Trick number 1. All right, let's put the sticky ammo build away. I think we already did. Right here. So tonight we played with the Charge Blade, we played with the Gunlance, and we played with the sticky ammo. The sticky ammo easily outplayed the other weapons. What other weapons could we have used on Rajang? I mean, the sticky ammo takes the cake. It's not even close. Sticky ammo takes the cake. You could have played bow. You could have played spread ammo. Solo spread ammo is probably pretty good. Solo spread ammo is pretty good. I'm willing to bet. What else? On the light bowgun, you're probably the same deal. It probably still take sticky, or you'll take normal. So longsword, greatsword, switch axe, and insect glaive. I mean, all those are just going to be mediocre in my opinion. You could build like a health boost, defense secret. A divine blessing secret, and then steadfast. That's going to be the pattern you're going to see on the builds that I supply. Health boost, divine blessing secret, steadfast. You add those 3, Furious Rajang won't be so bad. He won't be so bad, but you won't do so much damage either. So, anyways, let's get the wave going. I'm going to read some more of your comments and then we'll wrap up. Imagine simping for a cheater. Well, it's hard to break up with people, because everyone is afraid of being alone. But sometimes, especially people who are really afraid of being alone, they're like, they need help, honestly. They need someone to tell them that it's got to be done, Just go through with it. It's going to suck. You got to do it. Constellation says, no, why be in a toxic relationship? J Drake says, that's how you get a my wife's BF relationship. My wife's best friend. Blazed Gaming says, never sound needy. That's my advice. Sirius says, best light bogan build. Zane says, at least have no friends that live near you. That's right. You could all be my friend online, but you're not allowed to be... Women should respect men. If she doesn't, why bother? Zane says, play video games with friends that live 500 miles away. Greatsword, I find spread pretty good. Twitch says, bow is bad versus Rajang due to small head. Veranit Gaming says, defense secret confirm? My friends are my girlfriend's siblings. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's a step, bro. Enzu says, true, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I have talked to her and told her that there is a conversation that needs to be had. I mean, I figured you guys would have already had the conversation. What conversation is there needing to be had? Like, if she cheated on you with your best friend, you need to be like, you had sex with that guy, right? And you'd be like, okay, that's cheating. So the next question you ask is, so are you going to beg me for forgiveness? Or, is this the point where we end the relationship? Because it's got to be one or the other. There's no, I beg you for forgiveness. That would be crazy. Anyways, You can give her the good old long gun lance. That's right. Defense level 9 defense boost, health boost secret. Finally beat Shar. Holy dang, that was a long fight. Anyone from the U.S. could tell me how is coronavirus situation there? It's spreading. Alpha Sierra Hotel says planning on streaming any other games in the future. With the current situation, a lot of bored people might come in to see them. That's a good point. Veronetta Gaming says, give it to us, Capcom. Personally, I hate people. Wipe the PP out, then you'll know if she is the one. What? Wide range secret. I wouldn't mind a secret skill for the skill that increases the damage for aerial attacks. Right, I'm going to head off. I'm hella tired. Later, TGC. Good night, Twitch. Yeah, so, on the whole confession issue, your girlfriend cheating on you with your best friend, I'm not the believer that a relationship does have to end because someone cheated. I don't think you have to do that. But it has to be really obvious that she's asking you for forgiveness and that you can actually build trust after she, apologizes. But if it's the other way around, if you're afraid of being alone, so you're trying to forgive her because you're afraid of being alone, she's going to lose all respect for you, whether she says it, whether she reveals it or not. Women will easily lose respect for men like that. And it will just be really bad from there on out, in my opinion. So, a lot of girls out there, especially if you're young. Epic Dude just subscribed. We're all on lockdown where we are. You can only leave if you're essential to work. I'm essential. That's why I'm always streaming the Pokemans and streaming the Monster Hunter. I'm so essential. Don't kiss up to her poopy butthole. Be a man's. That's right. Let me mention another thing to any guys who might be listening right now, who might be in a relationship that might be on rocks. The main thing you need to focus on as a dude is your career. If you have a solid career and you buy yourself a home, you will never have to worry again about finding a girlfriend, because men who are capable of supplying a house to girls are in very short supply. Guys are not very good at buying homes these days. It's very difficult to do. So focus on your career and mostly on staying healthy, and there will be plenty of girls. And you can, date while you're trying to establish yourself, but you better be having a plan for your career, and you better be focusing on making lots of money, because I don't know what to say. Men want beautiful women, and women want men who have good jobs. It's always been that way, and it still is that way, even though they try to tell you that it's not. All right, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.